where you kept watching and you're like,
Okay, we are live.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
But I got to post it.
We're live.
Yeah, I mean,
But we're
You know,
live, but I
then
gotta
you
post
had
it.
to get
Welcome
off,
to
right?
the world of tomorrow. If you're watching this as the video on demand,
nice.
right?
That's true.
Hello to the future people.
Wouldn't that be welcome to the world of yesterday?
I don't know how time works.
Excellent.
Nobody does. Nope, nobody.
Yeah. Cool. Right. So I'm very happy to be here. I've missed this. I've been thinking about this particular setting and this whole campaign and all the stuff here quite a bit. I miss it. I like being around. I'm very excited to see what the heck's gonna happen. You know, it's very, very interesting.
I heard you mowed through my McCoy boys.
Yeah, sorry about that, Trump.
No, I don't care.
One escaped.
The district I picked was the one that had a bunch of ne'er-do-wells who hung out there, so I came up with a bunch of gangs. The McCoy boys were one of my inventions.
Oh.
Shouldn't have walked into the bank and started
No,
stuff.
I don't care. I've got literally dozens more outlaws and
The
desperados.
whole McCoy family. It's a huge family.
Yeah. Big
Hundreds
old
of
family.
McCoys.
Yeah.
Shit, if they didn't produce
I
enough
knew it.
of
I'm
those.
surrounded by McCoys.
Was it? Now we need some more Hatfields or something, right? Hatfields and McCoys.
We could have some Hatfields.
Hatfields. Yeah. Yeah. At some point, we'll see what happens.
Goes from a few to just two rival gangs.
Yeah. Right. Cool. So how's everyone?
Good.
Good. Good. Glad. Good. I don't know. Here more Cypher system stuff. Yay! I did some more reading about GM intrusions.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, and okay, so basically it's whenever I feel like changing things.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's just for story purposes. I mean, in the rules it says several times like, hey, look, don't be that guy. Don't just like
Don't be the D.
yeah, don't be a jerk to your players. Don't just like nope, because oftentimes if there's a time where a success is automatic, but it'd be more interesting for a complication to happen. You can that's when the GM can be like, okay, good, you have to roll it or this thing happens, but I'm not gonna abuse it because I'm not that person. But it's funny they have to put language in there for to
Well, I mean,
not to
that
do
makes sense.
Yeah. So other things. So things might just happen randomly, and it might affect a character. And if that's the case, I'll give you 1 point, and then you have to give the other point to somebody else. Sometimes things will happen will affect everybody at the table, and if that's the case, I will give everybody 1 experience point.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's what I forgot to bring. I meant to bring poker chips for experience points.
Poker chips would be dope in the
Yeah.
setting, Maddie.
Yeah.
I might have something you can do for the moment if you wanted to.
Props.
I know, right? Yeah. Let's have more stuff on
We
the
got all
table.
those gems from that board game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What
They're
board
in,
game has gems?
I saw on clearance they had a D&D board game, like official D&D,
Oh, neat.
like tavern type game or something.
Yeah, there's those too.
I could. Yeah.
It was
nice.
$7.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can use it.
They're cubes.
You know.
Hey, Alex, I have because Susie.
Oh, okay, sure.
Unless, what do you have?
I made these are just things that I've made that just finished drying. They're stars.
Wow.
I just thought they'd be kind of, experience points here.
Yeah.
If you want to use them, you can. If not, no pressure.
I mean, I can also just write down.
Well, we'll be writing them down. But
Well, we'll write it down too,
All
but
right.
we're talking about props here.
I know.
Props.
you want stuff.
Mad prop.
Oh, goody.
Mad props, yo.
Props.
Yeah, right? Okay. I don't have much to do. I'm y'all ready to dive in, I suppose?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yazer.
Let's-
Wow.
Yeah. Well, actually, let's start with this one. How's this gonna sound? Fire up some music.
We should turn all of the people who come by our stream regularly into bad guys for us to kill.
Yes, we should.
Just saying. I just thought of it because
That's a funny idea.
a person that popped into chat just now is I keep mispronouncing their name in a way that makes it sound like they're an evil villain. I keep saying
Okay.
they're the Grand Zarnak,
Ah,
and that is not their name.
okay.
Doesn't that sound like a villain?
That does sound like a villain.
From the Legion.
Yeah.
Hellwood's on it.
Yeah. So, I guess last time it was just not bad. We started our new Cypher system game in
No
Hellwood.
Fez.
Huh?
No,
No
Fez.
Fez?
Should I do the Fez? I
We
don't.
need a cowboy hat.
We need to get him a
Whoa.
10
Well, in the
gallon
absence
bucket.
of a cowboy hat,
Yeah, I mean,
the
don't-
Fez is the traditional storytelling
to you.
headwear.
You don't-
That is up to you, though. I mean,
I
it's
know.
your head.
Entirely
Because I know,
up
like,
to you.
for Cyberpunk, I was wearing glasses and dressing up and doing something different. I haven't found the right vibe.
Nah, yeah, let's leave
Yeah.
it naked for now.
Yeah. You gotta find your.
These fans ain't big enough for the two.
Maybe get you a bandana or something. You
Oh,
can wear a
I got
bandana
loads of
around the
bandanas,
neck.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe you should try that out.
Yeah,
Scarves
I could do
and
that.
stuff.
Yeah,
I'll find. Well, I'll find something.
you'll
where I
find
dress
the
up.
you'll find the look for
Okay.
this.
With a duster.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Do you have a dust?
Do I have a dust? I probably have a dust. Or something.
That is
Anyway,
gonna
Anyway,
That'd be warm.
that took a tangent. Sorry, I was
I got flannel. I mean, I could make something happen. Anyway, so you all start. Well, before we get going and with a recap, we have 2 new players. People joining the game. Old players, but new characters. So would you like to identify your characters and describe them?
Sure. I'm Otis Murphy. I'm an inquisitive explorer who would rather be reading. Skills. It was about the skills, yo. Would rather be reading got me proficient or whatever, trained in anything to do with history or geography. And I'm a cartographer working for the Union Pacific Railroad to do a land survey, so I figured it was just a natural to do that. I'm a general issue outdoorsman, explorer type.
Nerdy Indiana Jones.
Nerdy Indiana Jones.
Awesome.
Right, and I am Theodore Teddy Kestrel, who is a wealthy explorer who explores dark places. He is, again, independently wealthy. He owns a mine that he won in a gambling debt, or gambling thing. And he's really good friends with this guy here, who he's now currently hired.
Mr. Kestrel has employed my services.
Please, Teddy it is.
Teddy.
Yes.
My good friend Teddy. He pays me to call him that.
That's right. I've had other business dealings with that guy over there who makes guns.
Well, I assume everybody in town probably knows you.
Probably. I'm very rich.
Yeah.
Stupid wealthy.
Yeah,
So.
like we wish we knew you if we did.
But he did.
What did you do?
What was your character's name again? Theodore?
Teddy. Oh, yeah, Theodore Kestrel. Teddy.
Okay.
I'll just say Teddy.
His brothers Alvin and Simon are not with us.
Yeah. I'm wondering about that. Yeah.
There, sorry, as someone with a character named Alvin, I've heard a lot of these jokes.
Yeah. Matt, what's your Otis? What?
Otis Murphy.
Murphy.
Can I call you Murph?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay.
Teddy and Murph.
Okay.
No, you could. No, I kind
Murph
of
and
like a
Teddy.
buddy cop thing going on.
I'm currently looking in the mirror going, Teddy and Murph.
So,
Murph and Teddy. Teddy and Murph. Alright, sorry.
last time, we started our session in the bank, where people were having, banking stuff. You were introduced to 2 NPCs. Hold on, it was a few. There was three of them. There was Bernice Cogsmith, who was trying to get a loan for some other inventor type things that she is working on to help try to put Hellwood on the map. You also overheard Otto Bishop trying to get a loan to help make he's the undertaker in town, trying to improve his facilities, so to help out with his people there. And who else was there? Winnie Bradford, the famous saloon girl, the most popular saloon girl in Hellwood, was in line. But also things that happened. I'm really terrible at this. Chris Avis's character, Sid helped a local immigrant Chinese family with some transactions against a kind of nefarious or less than honest bank teller. What else? You all did the cool stuff. I know we'll get there's combat and other stuff, but anything you want to chime in right now before we get to the break-in?
I got a loan extension.
Got a loan. That's right. Yeah.
I worked hard for that.
You did. You got an extension on a loan because you needed it for the theater, right? Or for your space, right? Then the McCoy brothers decided to hijack the the bank, and after a round of combat, a comet streaks across the sky and deposited not only just weird fragments and comet dust, but covered all of Hellwood in this weird, stuff. And almost instantaneously, things start changing. People start mutating. All the McCoy brothers get, move, and one got extraordinarily large, like an ogre. Another guy shrunk down almost like a skeleton. Another guy everything just gets weird. Other people in the town are screaming. There's a lot of confusion. All your characters, if you have magical abilities or pseudo-magical abilities, you realize you have an awareness. You have this thing to you after this moment. And combat concluded. Well, and let's see. The lead McCoy brother got away, but the other ones were pretty much decimated, shot, or eaten. Yeah. By Stinky Pete.
Didn't a bystander also was
A
consumed?
guard.
Yes, a guard.
Right?
One of the bank guards
got killed.
was killed by Stinky Pete in werewolf form because.
Wait, I did?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's okay, you don't remember.
That's
you were
why
a
I tried to
werewolf.
shoot you.
Yeah.
That's why I tried to stop you. It's because you were killing innocent
Wait.
people.
I thought I killed only the bad guy.
No, that's why I
You
tried to
have to
stop
attack
you.
everyone in range, and there is a guard within range.
You did it like a AOE kind of deal.
Oh yeah, I did forget about that guy.
Yep.
Not only did you kill him, but you instantly forgot about him.
Wow.
Wow.
His memory was not honored at all.
This is Cheerio with a fireball and the guards again.
But this is more on brand.
No, this is a completely new guy.
This seems like something Stinky Pete would do, but also he was a werewolf, so he wouldn't know.
Right.
I wasn't a werewolf.
Oh.
Oh.
Mark it!
Unaware.
I'm marking you down.
Okay, you are not allowed to be remote anymore.
You're coming in next
We're
time.
marking it down. He's already.
I
up to
know
like
we're
7.
marking it down, but I just needed to pull the trigger.
That's
So,
8 for
The
you.
trigger of justice needed to be pulled.
And where we ended
I'm gonna come into a fire and smoke.
is
Sorry, go ahead.
while the sun is setting, the sky around you turns almost like a blood red color as the sunlight reflects off all the dust particles and stuff in the atmosphere, like pollution, kind of like almost what is it? Yeah. And so that's where we're at. So we're gonna pick up where we left off. You're still in the bank, and you two can decide where you want to be.
Check it out. I'm a surveyor, right? We should have been. I was working for you. I'm helping you with something with your mind that you
mind,
inherited.
yeah.
I'm doing some surveying. I'm out there with my telescope and shit. When the comet comes down over town, we immediately decide that we got to go check that out, right?
Absolutely, we do, because this.
What if
right
we
here,
can get?
We were the only
What if
ones
we
who
can get
saw
the
this
mineral
thing.
rights to that comet?
That's exactly what I was thinking there, Murph. What if we could get mineral rights to this thing?
Teddy, we could be rich. I mean, I know you are already, but we could be richer. You could be richer. I could be regular rich.
It's amazing.
Let's go
The
get
story
it.
just writes itself.
And off to the race.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
You just see
Oh yeah, exactly. We're like we've got pickaxes and shit, and we're just like running down a hill because we saw the comet go. Like we gotta go check this
So
out.
are you running through town?
Yeah.
Is that like
yeah.
how you end up? Like you're
Yes.
grabbing supplies
So this
and
is so
horses?
like if the bank is in like the central part of town, we
Yes.
were like up on a hill, right? Because we needed to make sure that we had good prospecting sites. And as Murph was out there, and I'm just out there kind of like,
You're probably just like enjoying a nice,
right, like
a nice
this
breeze.
old
Like what a
man is
beautiful
mine,
day.
pretty much.
Murph's doing
You
some
know, pretty
actual
much
work.
as far as the eye
Looking
can
through a
see
telescope.
is rather what is I own. And look at what I can see. It's all damn near.
Okay. So as you two are running down through the center of town, coming down the hill, you're seeing horses running away. You're seeing one of the McCoy brothers speed out through town, through the main drag, and you're also seeing a lot of people behave very strangely. And you hear screams in the houses as you're running down. You hear different sounds like "Oh my God!" or "What's going on?" Like there's confusion, and you hear that even from each household to household going as you run towards the bank. The other thing that's going on, you're seeing the sheriff Vivian Gunn with her couple deputies walk down the center of this main drag, and and there are people like running at her, whether they're like mutant form, or like there's like weird like dog things that have just been like morphed, and they're not like actual dogs, but they're running, and she just like.
I say, Teddy, what in tarnation is going on over here?
Can't be right. Like, it's got nothing to do with that comet thing. Rock.
Clearly, these two things are entirely
Clearly,
unrelated.
those two things are absolutely unrelated. Of course. Why would they be? That would be. Wait, what if they are though?
Well, it wouldn't be profit making. Oh man, this pretty much takes precedent, huh? I mean, we saw what direction we went, but not everybody else did, right? I mean, are they all running in wonky ways, or are they going towards a comet thing that fell from the sky?
Most people are just trying to figure out what's going on. So the other deputies are like, "Get in your home, stay safe," and they're trying to direct traffic out of the streets.
Right,
Whereas
maybe they got this under
the McCoy
control.
brother is just he's
Oh, we don't care
he's
about
going,
that
he's
guy.
piecing out. But the other people who have been mutated, or these dogs that have been mutated, are very aggressive, and they are attacking authority figures.
Mutated dogs, huh?
Authority figures.
I mean, I don't personally care for them myself,
I have desperate need of not interacting with them.
but they'll be an attack by wild
I mean,
animals.
there's a whole
They
number.
clearly
of
got
that,
some form of advanced form of hydrophobia.
And then as you're across the street
That's
from the bank,
rabies.
there is another house. It's a modest home. You hear this, and like this double-barrel shotgun, like almost like a cannon goes off, and then some dude gets blown through a door, and out you see this woman step, this old woman, who you know as Granny Mayhem.
Granny Mayhem! Good old Granny Mayhem!
Yeah.
Granny.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the MP. The name I had. I had to go write this down. I'm like,
Oh.
Okay, now I see why.
yeah. You see her piercing blue eyes scanning the street. She cocks her shotgun. Her long braided hair comes down around her face. She has this mischievous grin. She's like, "And that's what you fucking get." She puts her shoulder on. She goes. She looks around. You two. You two.
What's up, Granny?
Tip the hat.
That's what I said.
As one does in the.
Granny?
What's up, Granny?
Say Granny.
Are you two on the level?
Right on, Granny. We're on a level. How about you look at us? We ain't got nothing on our hands.
Okay. Stay the fuck away from me.
Yeah, we don't want nothing with you. We just saw what you did last guy. He did get close to you. Come on, Murph.
yeah, you got it, Teddy. You got it. Come on.
She looks down at the
It's one of those like back away but don't break eye contact type deals. Like, just like.
the guy that was blown through the door. There's like shrapnel everywhere. You look at him, and he had like these weird tendrils for hair. Like it was kind of like, and like his skin was starting to turn gray, and his eyes kind of sunken in, and he's just flat on his back. And she looks at him. She spits on him, and she says, "Man, I gotta fix my door."
I gotta fix my
And she-
door.
Yo, you want on a level, Teddy. Murph.
Teddy, I'm telling you, something mighty peculiar is going on in town today. There must be something in the well water or something. It's clearly unrelated to the comet we just saw. It can't be that.
No,
I think it's tainted well water. Could have gone all funny.
it's likely the story. Let's go talk to Doc McIntyre.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're
My brain broke for a second, guys. It fucking broke.
You blue screened there, buddy.
Listen.
it's interesting to see a visible blue screen.
Wow.
Okay, so as you are walking towards the bank, we're going to transition to people in the bank. It's still people, all of the patrons and other folks are like looking around. They're peeking around chairs or getting up slowly. They're looking at all of you who just seem to handle the situation, and this werewolf in the midst of it. What do y'all do?
We're still in the Pocket Sand blackout area, so
Pocket Sand! That's right.
Mr.
Pocket
Werewolf
Sand
doesn't see us.
blackout.
What
Was
would
that
it
a
take
cipher?
to?
Yes.
Cool.
What are rules for like trying to incapacitate somebody? Like not kill them, but like knock them out.
Is that
Well,
called
you just
shotgun?
you can just knock it. You can just
Pistol whip him?
yeah. It's a basic attack, and I don't know. I mean, that's a good question.
Yeah, because we want to take care of this werewolf. We can't leave him to
Well,
rampage.
Well,
He
isn't...
can
I can
control
take
it.
care of it.
No, he can't.
Yes, he
Yeah, no,
can make an
he's
intelligence
there's a
roll.
chosen person,
Yeah.
remember?
Oh.
And
He
Dan
can
is
try
the
to control
chosen.
it.
Yeah, I got
yeah.
chosen.
Then it's you. You should be.
Very unfortunately.
Yes, that's
I'm stuck with Stinky Pete.
So,
your guys like
yeah,
a mad
mechanically, I
scientist,
did
dude?
try to give you guys an out there.
Yeah.
The other option, if I had been such a salty bastard to take it, was that Dan would have been afraid of me, and then nobody would have had any control over me.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I figured this was the way.
Slightly better.
okay. Is there something you'll want to do or say or try?
I'd just keep
I'm just-
calming them down.
Yeah, I'm going to town on Jim McCoy over here, just eating his leg or whatever. Like,
Okay.
We'll try to get everybody in behind like the teller stalls. Like get everybody away from the werewolf.
Okay. Yeah. So you easily kind of tell people to get back behind the counters where it's a little more safer, that kind of stuff. And they all kind of huddle en masse behind there. Other things?
Is there a rear exit?
Uh,
Okay, so no one can escape that way. Werewolf is very much blocking our only
Yeah.
point of exit.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
don't think a bank would have a back door. That makes it harder to defend.
Yeah. No. There are
Yeah.
side doors, and there's like above where there's windows and stuff, but there's
What-
not a back door.
We're gonna wait till the werewolf calms down and then get him out of here.
Okay.
I think that's the plan, right?
I'm curious because my focus is consorts with the dead.
Okay.
And this is probably not the very first time I've ever seen a dead body, but there are certainly a bunch in the bank.
Yeah.
How would my abilities like manifest in a sense?
Oh, maybe you see like
How-
the spirit of the dead guard.
Yeah, like
How do you want them to manifest?
desperately trying to make my phone work so that I actually understand my ability. Maybe
Unique.
can you look up the
Okay.
it's a speaker for the dead is the thing I need to find for my abilities. But so before we leave this area,
Okay,
I'd
never
like to deal with that.
Oh, okay.
But until I
You
know
like
what-
see the victim McCoy and the guard just looking at me, shaking their heads like, we ended up in a doggy bag, for God's sakes.
Okay. So you're trying to calm down.
Yeah,
Stinky.
just calm
So
them down.
What are you saying? How are you doing it?
Jeez. Gotta come back to your senses,
Speaker for
Stinky.
the dead is the ability.
Sun's getting real low, big fella.
Alright, touch and then what does it do?
I imagine very much like a dog would while it's eating, kind of looks up at you, like from its meal. Like, not really like meanly or anything, but just kind of like that weird side glance as like the mouth is obviously very busy.
Okay.
So like, you know, like I'm listening.
So
But,
it takes what, a minute or so?
Try to make
It takes 3 turns. I did 1 in combat, so
Okay, yeah,
it's
yeah.
pretty
They're not
much.
gonna-
So anytime you want to transform back to your actual state, there, Stinky, you can, because I think enough time is passing.
I'll pick up
Okay,
Stinky's
so with,
pickaxe
like-
and throw it. Go get the stick, boy.
Like maybe for a half second, like I actually start to go after it, and like in that instance, like I've turned back into a person. So I'm just like, hey, and I kind of flop over.
Nice.
Stinky, I'm gonna need you to stand very still. And I illusion clothes
Okay.
on him. As long as he doesn't move, he's not naked.
Okay.
The price make
Nice.
these new clothes.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll come up to where you guys are. I can like take my jacket off and you know. We want to get him out.
For
he's gotta
decency's sake,
he's
right?
gotta
Yeah, you
move.
gotta
He's
cover him
gotta
up.
move. We
Yeah.
gotta move him out of here. He's probably covered in blood, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
100%.
Oh boy.
There's blood. I mean, there's blood all over the floor. There's like body parts and viscera like, everywhere between the gunshots and him going.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be like, we gotta get him out of here.
I'm imagining like I'm a really deranged looking like Rob Schneider from The Animal.
Oh, jeez, that's terrible, reference.
Okay. Where are you gonna take him?
Come to my shop.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure, what if it turns again?
Well, then I have ammunition
Fair
Guys,
enough.
I think I had some really weird barbecue. Anybody got a napkin?
Oh god.
there. Have we talked
Oh my
to him
God.
before? Like, what's your name?
Not much.
Hi, my name's Pete.
Pete. Things have gone very poorly.
Well, I mean, did I make a mess at dinner? I think I did.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Come with us.
All right.
Yeah, we should get out of here. Like we're all of us.
I assume we also see mayhem outside.
Oh yeah. And there's still people freaking out. There's all kinds of stuff going on. The sheriff and her couple deputies are still just like blowing people away, just coming at them. Yeah.
Keeping Ruby out and in hand.
What's the head banker's name? Like the guy who's the
manager?
banker? Yeah, yeah, that guy, the president.
Okay. Just a minute. Find it. President Banker. What is it?
So are you guys heading in as we're heading out?
We'll see.
Okay.
All right. It sounds like he's got an
I
idea.
got a bit of a plan
All right.
because we're going towards that.
Okay. It's Rufus Lambkin.
Approve it! Approve all the loans! Approve them all! Approve all the loans! I'm running. Basically,
Okay.
Yeah.
So you bust in through the bank.
approve them all! Approve them all! And then we're gonna leave. Or unless you, like, yeah, that's what we do. Or at least I do. Bust in, approve all the loans,
Yeah.
and then I'm about to turn out with Murph.
Okay. So are you trying to persuade him, or are you?
I'm telling him because we got the next gold mine coming. That's what we got. We don't need to tell him what's the secret sauce. Just approve the loans. I'm good for it, basically.
Okay. So
Which is
upper level-
basically trying to prompt these guys, if you do know of anything. Like, I just saw something big happening. I'm running towards it.
very excited.
Yes.
Like you just run in like, I don't care what the return rate is. I just need this loan real quick. We gotta get this boop, 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 boop. Rich guy stuff.
Sure, I'll put my second bench in
Yeah,
up
exactly.
for-
I'll put that up for collateral. I don't care. I got the surest thing ever.
Okay.
We might not be giving out loans right now.
Oh, no. I'll be giving the loans, everybody. You can, we almost guarantee I can approve all of it.
Oh, you crazy?
Got
Have you
an
looked
interest
inside?
in money.
Yeah, there's like
We must be like just in the entranceway. Like, what the?
All I see is the
It's
dollar
more what the
sign.
hell's in here than it was out there.
I'm gonna do my first GM intrusion. So for you, here's your experience, and you get to give another experience to another person.
It's gonna go to my man Murph.
Okay.
Hey,
So as
it's
you
your boy.
rush in for and your excitement, you're not totally paying attention. Approve of the loans. You slip and slide on your back all the way like forward on your blood.
Approve of the loan.
Listen, can I do it like in an ice skating rink where I run out and I just like boom and I'm on my back and
Oh, that-
smack hard. Boom up!
You are now slathered in blood.
Okay.
And you see Rufus on the second level going, and he just shuts the door.
What's wrong with Rufus? Oh, well, I get. What the hell happened in here? Murphy! Murph!
Teddy runs over. Let me help you out there, but no, you're a little.
Give me your handkerchief.
No.
What is this? And honestly, what happened?
we all probably look like shell shocked. You know, we look like we've seen some shit.
A petite 50-year-old-ish woman kind of comes up to you. I'm Maria. Please don't be too upset, but it does seem like everything's just sort of turned upside down a little bit.
For me, literally, because I'm on my back.
Yeah.
Ah.
Pleasure to meet you. Oh, actually, wait. I recognize those guns. Oh, I remember I met you in the market that day and brought you to see my husband with the gun. And she just starts rattling on, fills you in on literally every detail, and tells you about the heist and the
And she's doing. The longer she talks, the further Murph starts to drift away from it.
Good.
All right, Ted, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. Just walk away.
This is not
Love
the
being
time.
placated.
This is not the time for this.
Well, is it ever?
It's always a fine time
don't
to
like
appreciate
talking.
good gunmanship. However, there's a lot of viscera on the floor.
Someone should put up a sign. I know. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
Harden our necks.
Caution, floors slick.
Yeah, slippery when wet.
Anyway, I gotta get out of here.
Okay.
Murph, we gotta get up. We gotta go.
We need to get out of here too.
We need
gotta
to
take
find
this
out what
guy.
the hell's going on.
That as well.
Pops out the chamber on the rifle and starts.
But what about these poor people? And that's the point where Maria's gonna bend down and touch the shoulder of the guard
Okay.
who got brutally murdered by a werewolf. And so she's gonna just touch him, and her eyes are just going to white.
Okay.
Because that sounds dramatic and cool. I don't know. It says basically for Speaker of the Dead, I touch, and then I get to get an answer to a question that they would know in life.
Okay.
If they would choose to answer.
If they want to.
Okay.
But
Go ahead.
realizing that I have that connection, I'm gonna ask the guard if there's any message they want to pass, and to who.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So the guard, you knew him as Johnny Buckskin, and so I gotta read. With this, he looks the body to you. You see the spirit kind of hover over it and kind of sit on it. And it's like a ghostly kind of presence, and it looks at you, and he's like, "Well, this is bad. Wish there were better ways for me to go, besides getting devoured by that thing." And you go spittle over on him.
Go spitting on Stinky Pete.
Yeah.
Wait, question. Just for the onlookers here. Are we all seeing you talk to a ghost, or are you just talking to a ghost?
I think you would see me with my hand just lightly touching his shoulder and my eyes just white.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
boom.
you don't.
Okay. I
I'm
just
like
want to
that
know
to the world.
like
Yeah.
how.
And I'm just like, Maria, like this, and like she's not responding. Like, nice.
She does that sometimes. Pretend she talks to the dead.
Eyeballs just went
So-
away.
Because I've never seen this before.
Since you've asked me to pass on something I want to say, like, get one shot at this.
Loved ones.
Yeah, tell my little June bug that her daddy's gonna miss her.
Oh!
Look what you did, Tucker.
Just eat it.
You're gonna have to old yell her.
Tell her that I'll always be with her and that I love her. Just apparently it was my time.
I'll tell her you died a hero, as you did.
Thank you. You see me recline down.
Your eyeballs go back.
Yeah. I certainly friggin' hope so. Could you imagine being stuck like that? I'm blind now! Oh, God!
Store.
What happened?
I truly connected. What? Johnny spoke to me. I have to find Junebug. He called her Junebug. He saw her. But
Something very strange is going on.
my powers are getting stronger. And she looks directly at Doc. That's right, Doc.
I'm making an illusion of a little ghost going spooky ghost and flies off.
But people can see this illusion now.
Yeah, you can see my illusion.
Something's very wrong.
Tio. seeing that illusion is completely out of left field and nobody makes shit
Oh,
like
yeah.
that up, and it's like not like an aberration of somebody's cigar smoke.
Nope.
Yo, Murph,
Yeah, Teddy?
you need to get up on out of this place.
Yeah, I think you're right, Teddy. It's
Those loans, them's canceled. Let's go ahead. We're gonna start cheesing out.
Okay.
That's funky, man. I don't want to see that
I
shit
just
again.
realized neither of you have any like magic.
no, not
You're
really.
like actually like normal. This is all super crazy.
Even post auditing, our characters weren't built with magic in them. So we're seeing this shit like
That freaking me
all
out.
this.
Eyeballs going white, freaking me out.
Do we need a reason to keep the party together? Is that
We'll be able to figure it out quick. Don't
Okay.
worry about it.
Right.
This,
Okay.
this
We're
is us
not. We're
just
not
doing
going off to the comet. We're just leaving the escape because I don't
That's
assume he's thinking.
that's what our characters would do, but it's not actually what we're about to do as players. We're just being like, oh, spooked out about it. You'll be able to talk.
so? Wouldn't it be good to get us all to go to the comet?
It's up to you.
Because
I imagine
we need to figure out what is wrong with this guy.
our werewolf and why I suddenly have powers. Doc suddenly has powers.
We just think we're amazing.
We need to
you're
find out why people are turning into all kinds of monsters. We need to find out what's going on here.
I'm telling you,
Well, you
it's
guys-
something in the well water.
You guys know Sid, and you know that Sid brought me into town, essentially. Too bad he's not here to answer questions in a very monthly manner, but I would imagine he'd say something around the lines of, I found this dude just chilling out in the wilderness, battling to himself, and that's when I brought him into town.
Yeah.
But we just can't leave him alone. Not after what he did.
Would I?
Okay.
Mr. Teddy was it? Why don't you come with us? I know you want to leave. It's fine, but you're covered in blood. And really, you shouldn't travel like that. It'll attract all kinds of strange things, probably. And flies. So many flies. Why don't you come? We'll lend you something from our shop. You know how to bring it back afterwards. That way. And you can buy some more bullets if you need.
I mean,
You need new bullets? Have you used any recently?
yeah.
You might want to stock up. It does seem like things are a bit strange.
She does
Now
make a
might
point,
be a
man.
good time to stock up on ammunition, Teddy.
You know, I could use a new
I'm so good at this.
set of clothes for my backside.
You are covered in viscera.
Didn't ring my bell when I fell. That was unintentional. Okay, I guess we will, Madam Gunsmith.
How well known are you in the town?
Well, if I've spent more than an hour, I think very. Or was it a 10 minutes?
At least it would be. Is that like part of your?
Yeah, it's part of my
Oh,
ability.
really?
Connected.
Just like word gets around when
Yeah.
you are about.
Like legit, I don't buy ammo. I take
Got it.
I
Yeah.
take ammo.
Got it.
It's just you what you have.
Yes.
Well, it's on the
to
house
account.
because you have bought so many guns.
yeah, it's on that.
In which
At
I
this
did-
point, it's
I do
just
have
like
an
a
expensive
friendly,
gun.
professional courtesy that he gets free ammo because he just keeps buying guns from you.
Nice.
I also provide you some of the accoutrement to your gun making stuff from my mind.
That absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
So,
a good take.
as you all like, after huddling all of the patrons behind there, Winnie, she's just like peeking over the bar. She's like, "Okay, is it safe to come out? Do you think we can leave?"
Well, I don't know how safe it is. It looks like it's going crazy out there, but I would say get home as fast as you can.
Just don't run in here.
Okay. We have the vault. Maybe should we get in the vault?
Oh, that's a good idea, but I think the oxygen level's gonna get pretty low.
Maybe wait for the sheriff.
Oh,
The sheriff's
She's
pretty
pretty,
busy. A lot of
yeah.
mad
Y'all
dog
might wanna go
desperados
ahead and
out in the
check it out
streets
out there.
and rabid dogs. It's real.
Creatures.
How far does this extend? Where have you been?
But you know,
Well,
so where we were looking, we were prospecting in the opposite direction of where we actually were, right? So I'm saying we were going over on this side, and we looked back at the town because I don't know, there was a ruckus happening, and it seemed like everybody was just going wonky, so we decided to get in here and tell everybody to not be wonky that the loans were going to go through.
It was perfectly calm when we came into the bank. And we haven't been here that long.
At this point, do we all understand that it's the comet?
Should we
Like,
make the
is
roll of
there
some
like
sort,
a-
or is it pretty obvious?
I think it's pretty obvious that this thing happened. Next thing you know, everyone went crazy. So,
Skies now blood red.
yeah.
I mean, and especially if we just told our story and we were involved,
we-
we were prospecting and then we saw a comet fall.
Well,
and then we came into
I
town.
didn't specifically say comment, so if you're like,
Oh, because
you mean
we
the
are
comment,
still,
I'd be like,
because we think we're the only ones who saw
Correct.
that. And
I'm the
we
only
think
one
we're
who
going to
saw
be able to
the
claim
comment.
it and
so
get
if you
rich
call me
off
out, then yeah.
So why specifically did you run back to town?
because it looked like there was such a ruckus and commotion.
Did you see the strange light?
Right.
Strange light.
You mean the one that streaked just above us?
Trained in
Before we get,
identifying
you know,
lies.
that's actually
Do you really? Oh, that's
to discern
awesome.
lies.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
we're both lying
Okay.
through our teeth.
So straight up, we're not doing a great job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yes, the strange light in the sky of
Yeah,
yeah.
that was a shooting star or something.
Okay. So,
don't know how that
well,
works.
I mean, we'll make
Same damn thing,
fool.
we'll call this because they're not doing a good job.
But they know.
They suck at this. We'll go.
Yeah, I'm trained in it too. We have like the same bag.
We're gonna call it a standard task, which is level 2.
Oh, cool.
But you said you're trained in it. It'll reduce it by 1, so you have to roll a 3 or better.
What?
An 11.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, she
Yeah,
absolutely she just sees through us.
Yeah.
I did not.
All right.
Surprisingly, I rolled
So,
a 2.
so you see through us, and eventually we're just like, so we saw the comet flying through the sky,
I
and
mean,
we
you know
thought
it
that we
was.
was gonna get
Yeah.
down there to the crash site before
We
everybody
just don't
else.
know what direction it fell. We do because
You
And
know
we'll cut
that
you
look
in-
your mom gives you when she knows you're lying?
We'll cut
You
you.
are getting that
We'll
look.
cut you in 30-70. 60-40. All right, 50-50. You have a hard bargain.
Right.
50-50. Ah, man.
fine.
If that's if this thing
It's
falling
all
from the
related.
sky
It's gotta
is
be.
what caused this, what caused him to do that, and I pointed at the mess on the floor.
Oh, and the white eyeball things,
Yes, that's news.
and the ghost thing.
Then it may in fact be very valuable.
We also may want to take some precautions before approaching.
Let's stock up and go find out what it is.
Well, we need to go save the sheriff of this town and all. I mean, she's being overwhelmed. Come with us.
It's a riot in the streets.
And I just kick open the
Yeah, exactly.
doors.
Like he kicks open the doors and I pull my shotgun.
Yeah, totally.
It's a riot in the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, so outside, there's more gunfight. Gunshot. And then
Oh.
you hear and see Vivian Gunn come down with her two deputies. They're in this awesome triangular formation. They look totally like they have everything handled. People running at them, blow them away. There's like bodies behind them. And,
man.
and it's really remarkable because you knew a lot of these people. So whatever has happened, your neighbors, your friends have just been transformed and gone crazy. Most people have been mutated. Or sometimes they get real thin, like gaunt-like. Or sometimes you see these weird appendages, like tentacles, or people are growing different things off, like protuberances from their faces. It's
Gross.
Yes, it's all very weird. And but they approach. They're pretty occupied. Now, do you want to take the time to talk or engage, or do you just want to disappear?
Man, I kind of
Concerned about our friend,
One.
our new friend who's wearing my jacket.
I'm very almost naked, bloody friend.
If they're shooting these things that are transforming,
Are you saying that your new friend has been transformed in some way? Look at the guy who's naked except for a coat.
naked,
Right,
with
got
a
it.
coat
Yep.
covered in blood.
Like he starts asking the question, and then he goes, "Yep, got it. Never mind." Which way? Which way to your workshop?
Yeah, we're just gonna.
And we're gonna cheese it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you all disappear. The gunfight, the sounds fade in the distance. As you are traveling through the city, people are taking advantage of this. You see people start to loot other stores. Other people are trying to stock up on supplies. because no one knows what's going on. It seems like total chaos, like the apocalypse is here, and all kinds
Rioting and looting is
Yeah.
bound to occur.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh well, I'm even more keen to get back.
Yeah, we
Back
gotta
to your
protect our
shop.
shop.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're passing through. You're seeing more weird animals like skitter by. You see a lizard that is terrified running, and it has this horrific smell in its wake,
Oh no!
like a skunk lizard. It's awful. And you also see a different lizard. Instead of a head, it's just one giant eyeball, but it's got a little lizard body. It's like it just moving around. It's just skidding across behind barrels into the dark shadows.
Oh boy.
It blinks and squirts blood.
Yeah.
Oh god!
Sorry, there's actual lizards that do that.
Yeah, they do.
It's
I was just like, how can I make this worse?
Yeah, you did a good job. That was
An
amazing.
iguana, yes.
Yeah, there's other it's one of the sand lizards, like an iguana, like a kind of thing. You see it actually just start flying like a little dragon, and just takes off. You know?
Cool.
So all they're just things are just
Oh my stars and garters.
all levels of life are being affected. And even so, like you see the trees around and the city of Hellwood, you're noticing that this weird curl of mist is coming off of them, like swirling around the trees, hitting the ground, and you see that this mist kind of snaking across the ground into the town proper. Yeah, that's what's going on. And as you see all this and take it all in, it's just more chaos, and more people are trying to either keep people indoors or try to keep people safe or doing other random stuff, and they get to your house. And what's it look like?
So we've got a kind of like a storefront that's kind of dual purpose, gunsmith / tarot readings, and
I imagine a single story with a bit of a basement and like high roof. So there's like a bedroom and like a tiny little living area up above it.
Okay.
And a very quaint little kind of storefront space, and then a workshop behind it below it.
yeah. So yeah, but that the
All
outside
wood.
is just all wood and with a
Nothing
a sign with like her stuff on one side and my stuff on the other.
No, it'll be
Yeah?
two little signs.
Two
yeah,
signs, okay.
Two signs.
Okay.
Otherwise, people go in one direction, don't know what's happening in the other
She's in
direction.
charge of that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
My ideas are not
obviously.
through. Yeah. No good.
Okay. So, as you go in, where do you want to take refuge?
There's nobody
Quickly,
going
let's
into
make
the
sure
shop.
nobody's broken into the shop.
So far,
yeah.
not yet.
There's nobody looting
Okay.
your shop. That's good.
So we walk in, and it's kind of as she described. There's a loft up over to the top, and
There's a few guns
Is
on
it-
display, locked in a little like glass
Right.
cabinet kind of thing.
I've got like ammunition that I've got set up. But there's also in the back there is a machine that comes from the basement and comes up into the top floor, and it's my steam-powered milling machine that I use to make the guns.
You have to make me a nice one. Those are my expensive items. So whatever that.
No,
is.
you've got it already.
you
I've already bought
you
it.
can pick it out from the ones right here if you wanted to.
Oh,
get it
actually,
right
if you
now.
want to do it that way, we can
Yeah,
do it this
let's
way.
do it.
Okay. Yeah. So we
So we're walking in. Oh, mighty fine assortment you got here since the last time I've been here. Murph, look at this one. And
Well, that is fancy,
And
Ted.
I am a sucker for, and all of my items are fine made. So naturally, so I'm a sucker for like the finest. What I think you put your blood, sweat, and tears in.
Maria would happily assist you with all of that, and so she'll be like, "And isn't that right, dear?" Yeah. So yeah, this is definitely going. And in a time when we're not in great crisis like now, we can do something great.
So it is fancy, but in a like really minimalist way. So it's got
Yes.
little tiny engraving spots, and it's got like little inlays, but it's not like
Like
gaudy.
filigree all over
No,
it.
no, it's like nice.
So you're down in your workshop, right down below.
I think we're on the first floor. We're just in the like little area where there's like the gun display and things like that.
Okay. Great.
We got to get him some clothes. My jacket back.
It's round. Anyway, sure.
Yeah, but go upstairs and grab whatever you were willing to give to this crazy man.
Okay. Yeah, I'll grab like a an outfit for
Probably got a couple holes in it from like embers and stuff.
Before you
through.
get one for Pete, make sure you give me some backside equipment.
Backside equipment.
Because it's all.
His entire backside is covered in blood. So
Yeah, I'll bring like a couple outfits down. We'll figure this out.
It needs to
later.
be nicer than Stinky's.
Like I know, like Stinky Pete is like gangly and scrawny and like stuff. What about like what kind of body type?
Handsome as hell.
body type, handsome as hell.
You're probably like pretty built, actually, right?
Yes.
Because you're like
I am. Yeah, I've got a 12 for might. So I am. I'm
you
like
might
cut,
have to
handsome.
get like your night shirt for him.
So
He
like
needs something bigger.
no. You put the shirt on and like the muscles are like pushing at the like
It's like
seams.
Superman t-shirts.
And then
stuff.
he's over here and it's kind of like just falling off.
yeah.
Same size and everything. Yes.
Awesome. All right, I'm gonna do another GM intrusion.
Oh.
Oh, thank you.
So actually, this will be. I'll do it for everybody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I don't know. How to start. I'll do those first, but- So what's happening is, as you're all getting new clothes and getting yourself situated, taking a quick break or whatever, and outside, you overhear voices. You hear a small posse of people, and you hear them saying, "Yeah, this is the place. I mean, this guy makes good guns. And look, let's just go on outside. What do we need? We need guns. We need ammo. Just take it." What do you do?
Oh, so we hear that like clear as day.
Yeah, I think all of you overhear it.
I'm just gonna pull. I pull my gun out and I'm like, I would appreciate your assistance.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk out the door and confront him.
Oh God!
We'll all step out. Yeah.
I'm gonna go out with them.
Okay, so you see a posse of young men, and there's 6 of them, and they're all like young kids, roughly. I mean, kids pejoratively, like they're like 18 to 25, you know. So they're all like looking at you like, "Hey, it's a nice shop you got there, and you know what? We're gonna take it. We're gonna take some stuff." The leader steps forward, adjusts his hat.
So as he steps forward, though, I just like the finely new crafted and oiled fucking slick, minimally engraved, awesome badass gun. I just and as that's spinning around, my half-cocked smile looks down to the whip. I'm like, now one more step, son.
I don't care how much money you got. Money don't mean nothing right now. And you're standing between us and those bullets and us protecting our families.
No, these bullets, 1, 2, 3, and the whole rest of the cartridge are standing between you and the rest of these bullets.
You gonna make an intimidation?
I'm not trained, but we're gonna go for it.
I'd like to offer assistance.
I also would like to offer assistance if that's possible.
Okay.
I think
All right,
one
so tell me
assistance
what's
is
gotta
all we
happen.
can
Yeah.
have.
What do I gotta roll?
Well, okay, so we're gonna treat this like, let's see, where's my task? This is going to be a challenge. I think this will be a level 5. So, I don't know, maybe not. No, let's do number 4. This is too high tier for that stuff. Too low tier. Number 4, it's difficult. So right now, you need a 12 or better unless you want to reduce the task number. Which
Okay.
you can apply 1 level of effort
Okay.
for...
And these
It'll
stars
be-
are XP stuffs?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
experience points.
Okay.
Which you can use to re-roll a die.
Okay.
Yeah. So, in order to reduce this as an intelligence task, so if you want to reduce it, you can spend 3 points from your intelligence pool to lower the task to 3.
Okay.
Which would be, you need a 9 or better and a d20. But since you have help, you get +2 to that roll.
Okay. So I need to use 3 intellect points.
Yes.
Okay, to reduce it to a 9.
Yes.
Then these guys give me a +2 on my roll.
Yes.
So whatever I roll, I get a +2, and I gotta beat a 9.
Yes.
Let's
7
do
or
it.
better.
Let's do it. I got a 2.
Aww.
You could re-roll it.
Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna throw
First
this
star?
star back.
There you go.
Nat 20.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
That's a major effect.
Yeah.
That is a worthy use of an experience
That is.
point.
I feel
Yes.
better.
So,
So it's an effect?
yeah, like because you rolled a natural 20, you could have like a major effect happen.
Can I scar this motherfucker on his cheek?
What do you
with
really
my
wanna do?
whip?
Do it. You do. You,
So I
you
just
take it.
so as he's looking at me
Get his
like
gun. Get his gun.
Oh, that's what I'll do. As he's clearly coming at me unperturbed by my words,
Yeah.
I just like and I whip his gun and I take it. Can I grapple it with the whip? Chow!
Nice.
Grab the gun and it just
Nice.
like kind of falls backwards over here. I'm not adept at grabbing it.
Yeah.
Chow. But it's back here.
Yeah, totally.
Boy,
You disarm
stand
him.
back.
It's like, oh,
The rest of you, and now I've got whip and gun in hand, even though I can't do it, but like I'm just
Rich Boy's got moves. All right, crew. Let's go. And they all turn. And then you see they put away their bats and their knives and other stuff. They come armed, not with pistols, except with this dude. And they're like, okay. So they turn and they leave. They kind of hurry because other things are happening around. They're starting to hear more like wild animals and dogs just going to run through the streets. You know, like, you see this cow going, and it's growing another head as it's running. You know, so okay.
I
love this gun, buddy.
look at the one that you whipped on the ground, and I'm just like, garbage. Leave it.
Leave it.
Disassemble. I don't want them thugs to get it back.
You want?
Can you melt it?
Okay. Well, that's it. Let's take a quick break and then we'll pick up here in a bit.
Fun.
So I just realized while looking over
So I
my
need to take
stuff
this
that I
point
should have
down.
2 more skills that I didn't
So
pick
remember-
yet.
Oh,
So
really? How many
during the
skills do you
intermission,
have?
That number you had, put that in your
who
pool,
would rather
'cause
be
that'll your
reading?
tab.
Yeah.
The 10.
So I already have climbing,
that- so
jumping,
10's always
history,
there, right?
geography, learning new things,
always
which is a
here.
great skill to
That
have,
is a good
and
skill.
then 2 more non-combat
So now
skills
this is seven.
specifically.
New things is like the skill.
There's a big list in the book, but you can make up whatever
Yeah.
you want. Like,
Yeah.
Appropriate.
since I'm a
Seven.
magician, I got sleight of hand, even though it's not on the thing. So in case I want to do tricks.
Oh, great! Then I'd like
Okay.
to say like tracking.
Sure.
Ooh,
You know,
tracking.
tracking,
You
right?
need somebody for
Because
that.
he's
Yeah.
an outdoorsman.
Yeah,
Tracking.
Oh,
that's
outdoorsman, yeah.
Yeah. And
Do you have like something like survival, like building fires, finding food? Do you know like a survivalist? Is that like a skill?
I mean, that's
Is
something
that
you
part of
can learn
exploring?
in a
No,
book.
I would say it's different than exploring. But yeah, you could if you want to have some like Boy Scout skills or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
No,
wilderness
Right,
skills.
Wilderness skills.
that. Something.
Well, I got the urban
Like,
skills. I
is
got
that
them
something for,
wilderness.
particularly for survival? Like, or
I'm gonna write wilderness and then like parentheses survival,
Okay.
just so I know what I'm talking
all
about.
right, thank you. Good.
Because the survival will be like it'll make me think of the D&D Boy Scout shit.
Yes.
I'm skilled in Boy Scout shit. Yes, my character concept is complete.
You are Indiana Jones Boy Scout edition.
Yes,
Nice.
Scoutmaster Jones. That's
All right.
Murphy, actually.
So, okay. Well, we'll take a quick break. Be back in a little bit, everybody.
See you later.
You're good.
How's
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Popcorn?
I
I got these little
I'll have a
muffin
little
cups.
bit, I suppose. Yeah, thanks.
One of those muffin cups. I don't know where these fit.
That's a muffin cup.
You're a muffin cup.
Oh, come on. That's
You hear me,
not-
Murphy?
Uh-oh.
That's so mean.
Mr. Teddy, I
What's-
never really
what's
thought of
going
you
on?
that way. Please don't
Oh,
ever
thank
call me Muffin Top again.
10-4, partner.
Muffin Cup.
Muffin cup.
Muffin Cup.
Such
Right,
an
that
As you wish, sir.
muffin cup.
That was
And
unbecoming of
certainly
myself.
don't call him a bumblethumpin.
Mumble
I'm kind of shocked.
Oh no!
Just go.
Yep.
Hey, we lost his camera.
He
Mumble.
spoke. He spoke the name of the dark creature.
You've been thumped by the bubble thumping.
Oh my
Kind
god.
of shocked you didn't play Bumble Thumping for this.
Oh, no.
He's gotta be
He's
saving
certainly
Bumblefuck.
That would've been a great
he's
wear
coming into
for him,
something.
Like, imagine you howl at the moon via bumblethumping.
Oh my god.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Thumpin.
That's
Nice.
That's cursed. Alright.
You can't
Play
unhear
so
that.
many tropey
Yep.
characters.
You wouldn't like me
So
when I'm
good.
angry.
Oh, my
You would like me when I drink the thumping.
Yes.
That's one thing. I made the thing at the table
Okay.
for you.
Yeah, it seems like I'm glad everyone seems having a good time.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm having a lot of fun.
Man, I just took a whip and took some dude's gun out of his hand.
Yes, you
That
did.
was super dope. all while getting presumably that's why you give me free guns, dude. Like, come out there and I whip a dude's gun back over here to scare him off like little children won't get.
Actually,
Well, they're not free. I'm sorry.
when
The guns aren't free. The bullets are free.
we'll come back in. When we
It's
get
gun
back,
lines.
I have an idea for that. Did
No,
you
I
dismantle the gun?
No, you had just already paid for the gun.
The one that was in the street?
Yeah.
Scrap heap.
Yeah.
Definitely
we put it
scrap
in
heap.
Yeah,
We
we'll
don't
just
put
throw
it
it in the.
Okay.
Empty the bullets, throw it on the thing.
Okay.
Looking at the bullets, I'm just like, these aren't even.
Well, there's one there that's important.
Oh, is there?
You look at the bullets and you're
Yeah.
like, these aren't even. Oh.
you like moved them
Now
aside like
everything's
trash.
Which
Oh.
okay, we'll get back into that.
Okay.
Geez, that's what I forgot. I forgot to tell Ether Flux on Sunday, Hunters on Wednesday. I think Mr. Avis is out there in cyberspace. So I guess that's going forward.
We want to thank the sweet ass music effects that you got rolling.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that whip
tabletop
sound.
audio. Yeah, the sound pad. And yeah.
There was a whip sound.
Yeah.
I mean, what's great? Yeah.
And there's all kinds of what is this? Hold on.
That's camp scene.
I'll be
Dude, that's
so
the front of the camp. All right, now to camp.
Yeah. So there's I got all kinds of awesome little things I can play with over here. Cool. So good. I'm glad you're having a good time. I'm glad it's brand new stuff.
Excuse me.
Yeah, really digging the system. I think it's
And-
fun.
Yeah, I'm really appreciating how without us even talking to each other about all this stuff, things are already just like coming together in weird, unique kinds of ways. It's kind of wild.
I love collaboration players.
Good. So other than that, anything announcements, things are going on? All right, cool. So I guess let's just dive back into it. Keep playing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let's get the music going. Turn this up. Okay, so Isaac, as you are pulling through the bullets and you're emptying out, most of them are trash. This is despicable workmanship. Except there's one bullet that catches your eye, and it is you pick it up, and this is it's got a weird little mark on it. Oh boy, mosquito.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. And it, you hold it in your hand, you realize that this is a cipher.
Oh! Yay!
Like,
Yay!
what is visually different about it?
The point of it is it's got a white kind of almost not a hollow point, but it's got like a very sharp point, almost like a bone point to it. And it's got like these weird runes that have just merged on it. And you know this to be a Deathbringer bullet.
Ooh,
A
that
what
sounds
kind of
cool.
bullet?
Deathbringer.
What's that do?
I hope it kills people.
I mean, doesn't a bullet normally
Is that why
It kills people extra.
I have magic training.
Yeah.
Is one of my things that I don't know that I have magic training until now. But I think that's why I can be like,
Huh.
like I see this thing and I'm able to like look behind all the magic that's around it. For the next minute, when the user strikes an NPC or creature whose level is equal to or less than the cipher's level, you can choose to make a second attack roll. If the attack roll is a success, the target is killed.
What the flamin'
See?
turd?
That's what I was saying. I
Boss
hope it
killer
kills
right
people.
there.
If the target is a PC, the character instead moves down one step on the damage track.
Yeah. So roll for the level and add the
What
bonus.
die
It's a
roll?
D6.
Yeah.
So 3.
Oh, not bad.
So it's level 4, level 5?
3.
Level 3?
He rolled a 3.
Okay, so level 3 Deathbringer bullet.
That's cool.
Enjoy.
Very cool.
Okay. Other folks, so you have a moment of kind of respite inside the abode of Isaac and Maria. So, if you wish to, this is you have some time. How much time you can rest. How much time you want to spend here? Just so I can know how much for
Yo,
rolls
does
and stuff.
anybody? Okay. Give me mechanics here. Is there like short rest, long rest? What's this?
Well,
Recovery rolls.
yeah.
Okay.
If
You
you're
need
gonna,
to, which I
if
don't
you're
think
gonna,
you do.
if you're gonna
I don't
spend
think
an
either of
hour-
us have expended
Nope.
anything that would need to be
Right.
recovered
But
right
other
now.
people will.
Right.
If,
Do these guys?
if you're gonna spend an hour here, let's say we'll call that what, two rolls. Where are the sheets?
Yeah, we're just like picking up
3
ammo.
Couple spots. We don't have horses, do
No.
we?
No, I don't
We
know.
probably go to a local place and borrow horses or rent, rent horses
I can take care of the
to
horses.
go traveling. Who else actually lives in town that might? You'd have horses?
We all got horses.
He's gonna rent horses for all of us, is what he's saying.
Put them on the account.
He's the bankroll.
Okay. Yeah, so that's
That's why I took it, baby.
so I think we're planning all of that.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
You're starting to look at the guy who fell flat on his butt earlier. What if he was a dignified fellow and not someone covered in blood?
I think she knew immediately how much money he had.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. Right.
I know a guy.
We talked.
Timothy Two-Toe Tucson. He's the guy who's got all them horses.
Jesus, man, use a name generator. That was awful.
No, that's a real name.
If you say so,
He's
boss.
only got 2 toes. You lost him. The rest of them. Anyway, he's got the horses. He's probably got all the bridle and stuff we're gonna be needing. You got the weaponry. Stinky Pete's got the. That's a question. What are we gonna do about Stinky Pete?
We're gonna keep an eye on it.
Stinky Pete is gonna be sidling up to as, "Excuse me, sir. You have a tub I could use?"
Let's help.
Yes.
We have a hose outside. there's a hand pump, and we can.
Yeah. Wait. I bring you. I'll take you outside to the pump.
Hose him and throw powdered sugar on him.
That's perfect.
Okay, so you go out and you hose him down.
Yeah. Change of clothes. Give him his pickaxe back.
Man, that barbecue sauce smelled funny.
Pete, we need to talk.
Tell him.
Pete, there's you didn't just have some barbecue.
Okay.
What's the name of the gang?
The McCoy
Boy
boys.
boys.
Yeah,
Perhaps.
He had a McCoy
you
boy
didn't
barbecue.
have a barbecue. You had a McCoy boy.
Boy-barbecue.
Oh no!
Is that some sort of newfangled dish? or-
Sugar, you turned into a monster.
Quite literally, when you're out, it's like you were found in the woods or something. Were you raised by wolves or
Nah,
have any?
remember a lot. But it's been kind of confusing for about a month or so, but just figured I'd find out about it one day.
Well, we found out about it, and it's bad. It's really bad.
Bless you.
Perhaps you should stay
Thank you.
with this group so that we can watch you, and if something were to occur again.
You seem to enter a strange state, to put it lightly. And from there, well, it didn't seem like you cared who you attacked. So,
Excuse us.
We have
Weird-
a number of concerns to
Weird
raise about
state you
that.
said.
it's very visible.
Given this time
Yes.
period, do we know stories of werewolves?
Yeah.
He's a werewolf.
We think, probably.
Oh dear.
Murph.
Yeah, Teddy. Yeah, Teddy. Yeah.
One
what
second,
now?
everybody.
Pete,
We're gonna have to
Pete,
get
you're-
some silver bullets, Teddy.
you turned into a werewolf.
Silver bullets.
Excuse me, Mr. Isaac.
I mean,
Can we
please
get
tell me
any
you're
silver
pulling my
bullets?
leg and, maybe I'm just some guy from a town who eats too much barbecue. Please. Tell me I'm not some sort of aberrational monster.
I start up the forge, and
Melt some silver.
and we find some silverware.
You got
Okay.
the means of making a little bit of maybe manacles out of silver. I'm just a bit of maybe that works.
That's not really
What-
within my.
Let's just make them all into bullets.
Bullets
No.
as a precautionary measure, Ted.
Yeah, precautionary.
Precautionary. Purely as a precautionary. In case we got killed.
or others.
Yeah.
Who knows? What else?
Touche.
Just gonna go find a bathtub. You can all make precautionary.
Got a scrub brush you know about burning afterwards?
Yeah, I'll have to and then I'll press some silver into some casings, and
Yep.
hand each of us a silver bullet.
All
Thank
this
you.
Just in case.
Just
Yeah.
in case.
I'll go ahead and make contact with my man
Wearing
about
it in a little
horses,
pouch around my
Okay.
neck now.
so we can get procure something.
Okay.
Or maybe some tackle, or rather some rations in case we need to be going some long distance.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Is the plan still to head to where we saw the comet fall?
Oh, to where? Yes. I saw it, but yes.
We saw
Me and Murph.
comet fall.
We knew there was a comet,
We saw the.
and you saw where it went.
We have a good
We got-
heading on the landing site.
Well, listen. My eyes are the good ones. Murph's got the mathematics.
It was you who was like looking through the.
Yes.
yeah.
like I'm the.
Again, I was just like, this is my.
It was literally doing
And he's like,
surveying and like
math,
recording,
math,
making
math,
maps.
math.
Where'd it land? Over there. Uh-huh. And Murph's like taking notes. Like, I'll tell you where it landed.
You're like, like just
Right,
trajectory.
so yeah,
and
yeah. So
math.
the projected course is
I'm
that.
gonna pull out the bullet that I found in the gun, and I'm gonna go. I don't know why or how, but I can see the magic in this.
Can I take it?
Yeah, I'll let you. Yeah.
This looks like a bullet.
Well, it does
maybe
have
fancy.
runes on it,
It does
right?
have a bit.
It does have runes and
glowing
stuff
runes
on
on
it.
it.
It just looks fancy.
In fact, I can understand it.
What?
Is it talking?
No, but I can read it in a way.
So you can understand those strange markings as if there was a common enough language that any of the rest of us could understand. Is what
think
you're
so.
saying.
So what's it telling you?
That with a single shot from this, it could kill a thing.
I think. Like
A classic David and Goliath bullet, I see. Want to take down even the biggest man.
And I'll put it.
Or creature. I
Back-
feel
Creature.
like might be more appropriate
That's-
these times.
What I'm suggesting is, if we go to the comet, I might be able to understand something about what it's done here.
Murph, I got a question.
Yeah, Teddy.
Out of all of these people that just, we really got to know today, they're coming out with something special. You gonna come out and tell me you got some kind of third eye or something?
No, sir. Except for what maybe some of the ladies might tell you. No, sir.
Right on, Murphy.
wow.
And I look at Murphy and I...
He's a man scout.
Oh my god.
Right on, Murphy.
I'm as natural as the day I was born, sir.
Do you find it alarming that these people just kind of get, like, hoodoo in them stuffs?
Somewhat, sir. But I'm glad that they're on our side and not on somebody else's.
Well, I've always been gifted. Well, if you ever want, I have cards here. I can read your fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might as well, sometime.
Yeah.
Do that.
Maybe perhaps when, this isn't happening.
When we're horse riding.
Personally, I feel like our fortune lies in that comet, one way or the other. If it's had the power to change everything all around us here.
You know he's been smart there, Murph. Of course it is. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and...
I'm gonna have a DM intrusion for Murph here.
Okay.
Oh, Murph!
Sure.
Here's your experience. Sorry.
Thank you.
And you can give one to somebody else. You can decide.
Cool. I'm gonna give one to the gunsmith.
Mr. Gunmaker.
Okay. So
I
as
feel like we had a little
you're having
conversation.
you're all having this conversation, you hear this bang, 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 bang on the door, and it's like, "Come on, guys, open up! I gotta talk. I know Murph's in there. I gotta talk to him." And you recognize this the voice of Mayor Vernon Duke.
The mayor.
Yeah.
I very slowly. Well, we can see him through the door.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like he's mutated or anything.
No, he looks terrified.
We'll let him in.
Okay. He goes in just door. Have you seen what's going on out there?
How I missed you.
No,
Oh
what's
my
going
god.
I didn't know what's going on, he says. Oh, Teddy, you're a rapscallion.
on? I'm sorry.
Okay. And
bring
you
that
see
in.
Mayor Vernon. He's a short dude. Well, with short black hair, he has green eyes. He has a big, thick beard. His gray suit is kind of dusty and dirty because of all this. He's been running, and you see sweat visibly at his armpits. He has a walking stick, and it looks like it's been broken.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, I had to use this on some infidel who tried to accost me, and then thank God the sheriff was there. She blew him away. But I lost my stick anyway. And normally I wouldn't come in here because while I respect what you do, I do not like what you make.
I do.
But Murph.
Yes, Mayor.
Okay. I know that you have dealings with Teddy here, and I know that you're working for the Union Pacific, and that's all fine, well, and good. But hear me out. I think we have an opportunity. I really.
Murph's like fixing his bow. Yes.
If you are so inclined to track down where that comet went and see what's going on, and if you want to like map it out, what's happening on like how the landscape is different or not, I think that could be a handsome thing for our town.
It's possible. I hadn't really considered it yet, Mr. Mayor, but
Second take of the night.
but I suppose I could be persuaded to.
Listen, Mr. Mayor.
He's just talking maps. He ain't talking minerals.
Mr. Mayor, what Murph is trying to say is, look, it's a bit of crazy out there. He'd love to map it for you. Love to. No problem.
Okay. Well, this is excellent.
We just go back.
So, if I assume, I know you are you have wealth, but if you
have a very
provisions,
nice beard.
if anything that the city can provide you to make this happen, I think we could try to accommodate you, especially in this time of dire straits.
Actually, I was just about to call my horse guy, but I'm assuming you can get him here quicker.
I can try.
You're the guy.
So,
Right.
good.
I was gonna say, if nothing else, the mayor ought to be good for like horses and like wagons and
wagons
stuff
and
too.
shit.
Like not just horses, but to whip us a little bit.
Just thinking about this, Mr. Mayor, and we're coming out of a shop here that doesn't have what you're gonna need us to have, but with those horses, we're gonna need some prospecting gear, probably.
Oh yeah, go talk to Atticus. And put it on the city account. I think it'll be okay.
Right.
Can we just get that in writing real quick, Mayor, so I can show it to Mr. Atticus?
I do not have a pen.
I'll take.
Like immediately, like a fountain pen just appears in the mayor's hand. Murph was so quick, and just has it just a quick note from Mr. Atticus, so he's
Right on my
aware of the.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
With everything that's going on, I don't want him to try and think that we were deceiving him in some way.
Oh, clearly. So,
Maria is gonna swish to the side of the mayor and offer him a glass of water.
Okay.
And she's gonna take his broken cane
Thank you.
and say, "Let me see what Isaac can do for you about this.
Okay.
You've been doing just such a lovely job with the town, and I know right now it's very stressful, but we should certainly talk sometime soon about the council. I have so many ideas."
Okay.
She just like comes to the gate and just fix
Very
it,
nice.
dear.
I don't want this.
Okay. Other folks wish to do or say anything?
Patch it up with a piece of metal. Okay. Like real quick.
Okay. If not. Oh, since you've been here, we'll say about an hour for resting. Though you can make 2 recovery rolls. We'll say for free because you just.
Oh, so you don't have to mark them off on the thing?
Otherwise, you'd have to mark them off.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're saying like you're just handing us a recovery roll?
Yeah.
All right. I only have used 1 point, so I'm just gonna add the 1 point because I
I don't
can't
know if
roll
that's
lower
actual
than that.
rules, but that's how I'm doing it.
That's fine.
That puts me back to.
Yeah, I'm full up.
Okay.
I didn't need to
Cool,
remember
cool.
anything.
Oh wait, I got.
And
Oh wait, and that's like with my pool I
I
recovered.
know. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Yeah,
recover
okay.
your
How much
pools
did you
if
roll?
you've used
I
them.
roll that dice.
It's D6.
Roll it twice.
yeah, D6
Yeah,
plus
plus
2.
one.
So
Plus
one.
the 1 for each roll.
I'll just take it.
Plus 1.
Yeah.
Yep, for your level.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
that's-
So there's that.
So you have a minimum of 2 you
Okay.
can regain, and then a maximum of 7.
So as the mayor looks around, he goes, "Well, are you all together?"
Well, as a matter of fact, we are, and she's gonna like sidle up to Theodore here.
Get down with it.
Okay. Is there more?
Are you attractive or are you nasty?
Wow, Josh.
Wow!
Oof.
Damn!
Shame.
Mid-20s, like,
It's just like a tiny
Like Andy
know-
Oakley,
you know-
right?
water on the
Ellie
bottom
Mae
of that
from
bucket.
the
It's not
Beverly
a lot.
Hillbillies.
It's not very deep.
All right.
Something like that.
Shallow.
Yeah, all right. Fine.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you all you seem to have a posse or compatriots here, so that's all very well and good. And outside, you see, like, there is this skeleton just running down the street.
Skeletons.
Skeletons. Straight up.
What?
Murph just like loses a shade of color to his face.
Yeah.
Like he's standing strong, but you just see it drop right out of him.
Yeah. And so there's these, and you recognize some of the uniforms or clothing they're wearing. Some of the people, skeletons have been like deceased for a while, but these are like prominent people from the town in years past. And now for some whatever reason, they're running around town now.
Good lord, is that David Buckley? Oh! He's been dead 5 years! Like that kind of like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that type of deal.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You see, and one of the skeletons has a monocle in it still, and it's just like. And so the Mayor Duke looks around and he's like, "Can I stay here?"
I hand him back his fixed walking stick.
Oh.
And I said, don't come back to my shop.
Isaac, that was quite rude. That's not what I
Little
mean.
skeletons out in the street right now.
Why don't we escort you to your preferred place of residence?
This is a
Okay.
time to be.
This is a time to
Neighborly.
be with your family. Claire.
Well, as much as I
Elm.
want to be with my family, I think. Thank you. This is nice. The city does need their leadership, and I am the person to do that. Yes. So if you could all escort me back to City Hall, I would be much obliged.
Yeah, that's awful brave of you, man. It's like
I mean,
I don't know what the
around
area
wagon,
appropriate rifle noise. Area appropriate rifle noise. Sure thing, Mr. Mayor.
Ain't got nothing better to do.
I do think it's quite brave of you to be quite a pacifist in this era and day and age.
Oh.
No, it's just
Well,
it's lovely.
I didn't say I was a pacifist. Guns terrify me.
As they rightly should.
No, I mean, you all use them. You hunt with them. That's good. I just, I have a thing. So,
Can you imagine being the guy in the Old West who's like, ooh, yeah, guns though.
Isaac is just glaring at him, just like hates him. Just me.
Just because you're so fascinated with guns.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah, yeah.
because
It's
You don't come
literal
to my house and
livelihood.
tell me you don't like guns.
Yeah.
You see what's on the walls?
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
That's how I put food on the table for myself and my wife.
And I understand that. I am not trying to insult you. I'm just saying that I'm not going to use it. They make, that's just me.
that's
You know, you just responded to his character for something that I was saying his character would say.
That's a very mayoral thing to do, right? Like you read the yeah. That was smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, just glaring at him. Told him to leave. I don't have anything else to say to him.
So, when, as soon as I can get me back, that'd be terrific. Are you all ready to go? Or?
I think so.
As long as I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
Kind of depressed. No one's gonna want to see illusions when they got this stuff running around.
There's no time for fun.
I don't want-
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look
illusions
for a
when they
new
got
line of
this.
work, I'm afraid.
Looks like we might be in on something together. It'd be really good. Stinky Pete, are you done back there with the bucket?
Are you wearing pants again, my good sir?
Are you everything all right?
He's wearing
She's
the
just
bucket.
checking on him because he's outside, behind the house, granted, but still, there's skeletons running.
There's skeletons running around. So y'all done with your bath yet, or what?
Are you dead or?
I like the idea of the
Please.
camera panning out. Like we're having a conversation, the camera pans out back. He's like scrubbing. There's skeletons running by in the background. And he's just like,
Stop.
Yeah, like one of the skeletons is helping me get my back.
Beautiful. Love it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and it goes back about his business. You know, just kind of just.
There's the skeleton of a dead beautician, you know.
Dead barber comes by, gets him a quick shave.
Oh my god.
So you all ready to leave?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you're gonna escort him back, and I assume you're gonna want to stop at the shop to get
Yeah.
the
General
store.
store.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Horses,
supplies.
wagons,
Yeah.
Supplies.
supplies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deck and all that.
Okay. So
And like shovels, pickaxes, and shit. So we are trying to go.
are you trying to
right?
sneak? You want to be quick about how do you want to handle this? Getting from your shop to City Hall.
With the mayor in tow.
Yeah.
I feel
Put him
like
in the middle, circle around him, guns.
Try to
Yeah.
try to
We gotta go pick up horses and stuff too. So
Yeah.
This is all good.
Those will be the general store
yeah, let's go.
kind of thing. Okay. So as you form this kind of this phalanx around the mayor.
Escort mission.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
I do have this thing called Serendipitous Landmark. It says I can spend an XP to not be lost. Can I conversely use this XP to not be detected while going through this area that we widely know? Like to get us to where we need to go easily? Would that...
like finding backward, like being like, oh, let's go behind this house instead of
Look, I know
walking
you're
the
like...
street.
Well, there's such thing as a player intrusion, and if you can spend an experience point to make that happen, if that's what you want to happen, you
Yeah,
can do that.
yeah,
That's what
can we
those
do
are.
that?
That's
Yeah.
what those are.
That's what that's
you
what
can
these
spend
things
one
are?
of your things
that's
like
what you can do. That's
Let's do that.
That's
what you're.
one of the functions.
Don't
that
get
you-
lost thing is a player intrusion. I remember when we were setting it up.
All right. So yeah,
Oh, that's
one of
cool.
these things is.
Yeah.
that's what I was reading of that serendipitous. Thing.
All right,
So it's
cool.
Cool. So I basically say, all right, we got to go this way, yada yada yada, and this will take us right into like the back door of the general store.
Okay.
Right. And
Great.
which is like kind of in this back alley that nobody really accesses, but yeah.
Yeah, because you know secret passageways.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
So-
I'm well known. I need to not go in through the front door to get my goods.
Sure.
I love picturing that you're that kind of rich person. That you come in the back door and they're just like, oh, hey, Mr. Teddy.
So you come in the back room, you see Atticus Hensley, who is the local shopkeeper, and he's like, hold on, I'm gonna find the voice.
For some reason, my brain's defaulting
No.
to Scottish, and I'm like,
No,
just
it's not.
stop
It's not
because I
Scottish.
can't-
This was something Tucker wanted in
I'm trying not to do an accent, and I keep going a little
In-
Ada.
in-
and
in-
I can't
Oh,
stop.
okay.
It's okay. Death Striker
Oh,
voice.
yeah, this is Death Striker. Yeah.
Oh, the
yeah.
Death Striker
Oh,
voice.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Teddy! Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. It's hell out there, don't you think?
I do, yes. I can't. I'm trying to not do Scottish. I can't not speak it. It's in my brain. So I'm just gonna say, hell in a handbasket, man.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. It's a bit terrifying. That's Indian. Nope.
Yeah. No, and a little.
It's
Oh,
okay. It's okay. You'll find it. It's okay. It's
It's been a
alright.
long time.
We're all getting into new
Yep.
characters, and it's like that exploratory moment, right?
Yeah.
Like, right now, for some reason, my brain is aphasiaing into Scottish, and I'm like,
Right.
Scottish.
Okay.
But I'm not, because I'm Southern.
Okay, so I guess what brings it?
Right.
Why are you in the shop? I mean, why are you here?
Right. It's all that out there, and happening to be that we're gonna need like a whole lot of horses. First, Atticus, the reason why I'm here is because I wanted to make sure that you're
just
all right.
sliding over the note from the
Yeah.
mayor.
I wanted to make sure that you're all right, and that we definitely needed to pick up a whole lot of provisions. Like, first, what's most important to me is a whole pack of the tobacco you got back there. We need that. We're gonna need the horses for whatever that says.
Yeah, this.
No, like Murph has started writing out a list. Like we're gonna need 2 wagons, horses for each,
Because
provisions for provisions for
saying things for me.
5 days. You know, yeah.
Narcissist, right? But
And then
he's
you're
giving you-
throwing in things like gonna need some of that
Oh,
their
the
chewing
can of
tobacco.
peaches. How fresh are these peaches you got here? We're gonna take 6 of them.
But those, I just got those peaches.
Yeah, 6 of them. We're gonna take.
Teddy.
Charged
1, 2,
Charge the-
3, 4, 5, 6.
But-
Oh, 7.
the
That's
city,
right.
or the-
You know, Stinky Pete don't need one.
It's
Oh
Atticus.
yeah, if it,
Is that-
yeah, Atticus.
I'm sure Maria knows that. He's like
Yes.
the general store.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like,
You're doing us all such a wonderful favor by being so amicable during these times. Have you locked your front doors?
The
Is
mayor
everything all
is
right?
yes,
covering
it's a
the
fuzzy
bill, in
19.
case I was unclear about that, Atticus. The mayor is covering this.
I see the
Okay.
signature here.
Oh,
We
then
can all
7
help you gather
cans.
them.
7 cans of peaches. And Daddy's just like, add more peaches.
7 cans of peaches. Each one for each.
Just-
peaches.
Someone else is paying for them. Just one more.
do that.
Oh, and some of these Slim Jims and
So I will help you get your provisions, things you need for your journey. It seems like you're following the comment. This whatever that is. This is weird.
Legend.
Okay.
a legend.
So are you all gonna write this stuff down? Because I'm not. If you want wagons and things, make sure you're writing things down.
All right,
That's fair.
absolutely.
Okay.
Look at this big ass note
Exactly.
section. So I'm just saying,
Lots of
2
alcohol.
wagons,
Yeah.
horses for each.
That's like
We've got rations,
Pickaxes
right?
and shit, rations,
mining
yeah.
equipment,
mining equipment, rations.
Yeah.
alcohol.
For rations, you can just say for a number of days.
iron
Okay.
rations, right? Like in D&D, which is a week.
Cartographer / DM. How far out of a ride do you think it actually will be to get you the meteorite thing?
Yes. How far from town do I think the meteorite landing would
Yeah,
be?
it's a guesstimate for how many days travel. it
It's
might
gonna be probably upwards of 5 days.
All right.
Definitely.
So
We want
5 days to get out.
Yeah.
So
like
5
2
days
weeks.
out and back. We want 2 weeks of rations.
2 weeks of
2 weeks
rations.
rations.
I'm bringing along bullet casing equipment to just like press more bullets.
Oh yeah, the little hand pressed ones, yeah. Little forging kit,
All right.
so to speak.
And then besides food and equipment, is there anything else that anyone can really
Bandages.
think of right now? Oh, like
Gonna need
first
some
aid
old
type stuff.
boiled rags for bandages. You got any like linens or anything like that?
Yeah.
I'm just writing down first aid.
Go ahead.
I have
put some first aid.
I have some lots of scraps if you want that. I have little bed sheets.
Listen, we're gonna be going 5 days out, 5 days back. At the very least, we're probably gonna be spending 2 weeks out, 2 fortnights if you're catching my drift. So yeah, we're gonna need to take as many of them.
A fortnight's 2 weeks.
You catching my drift?
Sorry, I had the word nerd on you, man. Like, fortnight's already 2 weeks.
That's right.
2 fortnights make a month, my man.
Yeah.
Anyway, Atticus, my manicus, we're gonna go ahead and the mayor's already cool with this. We're gonna need those bandages.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, you're a
Yeah.
great guy.
Okay.
Is there any okay, so we're going to look at a meteorite. We don't know
Yes.
what's over there
Yup.
or anything. Is there anything in particular that would help us with that? Like like I know like mining equipment,
What do you,
right? But like what else?
what's it called when you're like trying to discover,
A sluicing? You need a sluicer, like for gold in water?
oh, I was thinking of that, but also just like testing, like mineral testing and like chemical tests.
You need
What is that called even?
it starts with an S. A thing to a spectroscope.
a spectroscope?
Oh, that sounds way too
That's not going to
modern.
be in the general store.
Yeah.
No, this is like Newton era.
Oh, really?
Stuff.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Yeah, but it's not going to be in
You,
a general store.
you break down the like in a crystal, you bounce light off of it, and then you break down the spectrum analyzer. So it breaks down a little rainbow, and you write down where all the little colors go, and then you can find out.
We do
need
have
one
a
of those
prospector
rainbow
with us, right? So it
crystals.
wouldn't be completely out of the realm of possibility that we would have something like that, right?
Yeah, we
As-
have it.
Prospector, perhaps. Yeah, maybe
If somebody,
something like that in
if
his
somebody
bag.
have like it,
But y'all are gonna want is an alchemy kit and
oh,
maybe a few picks to get some samples with.
Actually, as you are looking around, Stinky Pete, looking for your alchemy kit, you find a vial, and it's just marked, sweat.
What?
But
Interesting.
you know that
And gross.
because you now things that are happening, everything is now weird. That this is more than just sweat. And it's you found you discovered a cipher.
Oh!
Celebrity sweat.
So,
It's gamer girl bathwater.
Gamer girl.
so Stinky, I need you to make 2 rolls for me, Stinky. I need you to roll a d6 and then a percentile.
Roll the D6.
Okay.
Roll the D6.
So the D6 1d6 is a 4.
Okay, so it's a level 4.
And
Nice.
the percentile 96.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
is that good or bad?
Yes!
Well, it's
Tell me what
interrogated, so
horrible
probably
thing
bad.
I've just gotten.
When you consume this, or it's a liquid, you can either consume it or rub it on you or whatever, I mean, however you want to use it. It restores all your pools to full.
Just the one-time use?
One-time use.
One time use full heal.
All your pools
Full
are
heal.
full.
That's good sweat.
Amazing.
That's some good sweat.
That's like Sweat, the Electro remix, best version, high quality. Sorry, I don't know how much
I
time any
won't
of
be
you
using
spent
it.
torrenting music.
Okay, so
I
other folks, are you looking around the store for things? Is there anything you're looking for in particular?
Maybe another set of playing cards.
Okay. Yeah, you find a new deck of playing cards, and inside you find a cipher.
Oh, cool.
And this one, this one card, it's the Ace of Spades. You realize it's a disrupting card. So, let's see. Hold on.
Man, it seems like anytime you go looking for shit in this store, you find a cipher. I feel like I need to look for some map cases or something.
Same.
Yeah.
Pens and paper, maybe? Like a big piece of paper?
So Dan,
yeah.
roll a d6.
Yeah.
6.
Okay.
Nice.
So it's level 6. So for when you use this, whether you can rip it up or whatever. Oh, so for the next 24 hours, each time you strike a solid creature or object, you generate a burst of small other little playing cards that will directly attack the creature, and it takes an additional point of damage and loses its next action.
That's cool.
So, you in
I
that
need
case,
to, map case or inks or something, something I could find in the general store.
sure.
Cartography.
Okay.
Something cartography related.
Oh, there's inks, there's quills. I mean, there's all there's
so
pens
I'm
and stuff like that.
looking at that stuff to stock
Yeah.
up on, because I'm about to go do a land survey, so I need extra stuff.
Yeah, and you find a special ink, and you realize it's got this kind of glow, there's a hue to it, and you're like, oh, this is weird, and it's kind of like, it's almost like a neon blue almost.
Okay.
And it's it's analeptic, so this will restore the number of points equal to the cipher's level to your speed pool.
Ooh.
So roll a d6
Not
and
quite
add
as good
2.
as sweat, but
Decent.
I mean, also better than
3.
So 5.
Restores 5 speed.
Yep.
Alright.
And however you want to use that is up to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
On my way here, I dropped my flask.
Okay.
You have a flask?
Sure.
Hey,
Alright, so now I
we have
my
flask, yeah.
number of ciphers that I can
There
carry.
it is.
I'm now carrying 2 ciphers.
So as
Let's go.
you pick up this flask, and it's got this image of Ouroboros on it,
Ooh.
and he's like, okay, here, this is on the house. I mean, well, the city's paying for it, so here for you.
And it sure is.
It is. You realize whatever you consume from this, it's anti-venom.
Ooh.
there's
Okay.
poisoning things.
So renders user immune to poisons at the same level or lower. So roll a d6 and add 2, and that'll be the level of the anti-venom.
That'll only work the first time
7.
you use the flask for that
Yeah.
purpose, though,
7.
right? It's a one-time use deal.
Yep, one-time use. All ciphers are one-time use. That's why I'm just going to hand them out like candy.
No, that's perfect. And we also can only hold so many ciphers at a time, so that
Yep.
incentivizes us to use them.
It
Absolutely.
just neutralizes all poison.
Makes you
Makes you immune.
immune to poison
Restores 5 speed.
For
how long?
6.
For
I can just
the-
do a bunch of
for 7 hours.
Need speed and not
Okay.
worry about
Other folks?
I'm going to be looking for chains and stuff for Stinky Pete in the event that.
it. Chains and muzzles.
Yeah. Yeah, he's chained. He's woo.
And change of clothes because I wear expensive clothes and I don't want to get them dirty and whatnot.
Fair enough. Yes. Totally doable. Whatever style you want. I mean, it's pretty basic garb, but the moderate,
Work
inexpensive work clothes. Totally. Other folks?
Speaking of clothes,
Ah.
along with his strange bottle of unidentifiable sweat, Stinky Pete would like to buy a few extra sets of clothes because for whatever reason, a couple times a month, he's just waking up naked. So
Okay. Yeah.
Stinky Pete has a drinking problem.
So he hands you
I
over.
have an eating disorder, unfortunately.
He hands you over a couple packs of like denim jeans, flannel shirts, socks and things, underwear, basic stuff.
Okay.
Other folks wish to.
Maria is going to purchase some kitchenware that she's been eyeing for a while.
Okay.
But for for camping, for the cooking.
Totally because
Totally
yeah. She buys an extra tea kettle.
Yeah,
It's
there's
what?
like this really nice.
For camping, a nice tea kettle too.
Nice tea
For
kettle.
camping, and we're all just like,
Yeah. So you get some extra like a tea kettle, and he hands you like a new spatula. Actually, the spatula is a cipher.
The spatula. Okay.
Hell
yes.
yeah.
Okay, so it's as you know this, it's going to be a condition remover spatula. So you have to smack somebody with it.
It'll
to not-
remove
to remove condition. Yeah. So I need you to roll a d6 for the level.
Amazing. Okay. 1.
Okay, so it's a 4, level 4, because you're adding 3. And then this cures one occurrence of a specific health condition. It does not prevent the possibility of future occurrences. So roll a d20.
3.
This cures bacterial infection.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Smack.
Antibacterial spatula.
There you go.
Backsmack.
Yeah.
Nobody's dying of dysentery on my watch.
Fair enough.
Not in this world.
Is everybody get something?
Does everyone
did you grab
did everyone get a cipher?
Oh, yeah,
You got the
the-
bullet from
something?
before.
Well, yeah, but that's still
You didn't get a cipher yet?
Yeah.
Oh, 'cause I'm at 2 ciphers right
Perusing
now.
some knickknacks, maybe.
Yeah.
Used one that
Okay.
didn't really
If
work.
anything jumps
last
out at me.
Yeah. So
Maybe he should.
let's see here.
And climbing gear.
Yeah, ropes and stuff.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
climbing gear, ropes, that kind of
I will
equipment.
add climbing.
So
gear
you
to
see-
the list.
Of all things, looks to be like a weird little doll, and it's got like a just very plaid skirt. It looks like a typical farmhouse woman with no face, black hair, just like a white gingham kind of thing, just a doll. But you look at its eyes, where its eyes would be, and you realize that this thing is an age taker.
An age taker?
Yes.
What?
Be taking some ages, sucker.
So I need you to roll a d6.
2.
So this is gonna be a level 6 cipher, and this says begins a process of rejuvenation that removes years from the wearer's physiological age. Over the course of the next 7 days, the wearer sheds a number of years equal to 3 times the cipher's level. The cipher doesn't regress physiological age past the age of 23. So you can de-age somebody.
Return to baby.
Wow.
So
That's
They can
wild.
physically become as 23, but does that mean they can mentally become a toddler?
no, the cipher doesn't regress physiological age past the age of 23. So they're still the same mental
Oh,
age.
okay. It's just the
But
body.
then
that
just the
gets
body
changed.
changes.
Okay.
So they get healthier. Or something.
Or something.
Permanently?
Yeah.
But you're just stuck
To
at
the
that
age
age?
of 23.
Well, the maximum.
Okay.
So, what's your level?
So it'd be 18.
Uh,
Because you
it's
said
level
3
6.
times the 6.
Yeah, so you can remove up to 18 years of age.
How much of one?
So if you have like an old person who is like 80, you can age them backwards 18 years.
Huh.
What are you in your 20s? I would love to see like a 12-year-old shooting a rifle.
Yeah, it's limited. You can
Yeah,
only make it
what's
go
the
down to
difference
20.
between-
I know.
I mean, that's good, actually. That's a good specification.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like it was the sort of thing. It was like, well, what if Stinky Pete's hella old? What if we just like shaved a few years? What if he was a little more spry?
Yeah. That kind of thing, yeah.
How old is Stinky Pete?
How old is Stinky Pete?
The stinky age.
How old? Yeah,
How old do you have to be stinky?
how old is Stinky Pete?
I never really thought about it. You know what? A great time for percentile dice.
Oh boy!
He's gonna be 100.
Stinky
He's
Pete.
22?
14.
No, come on, roll again,
Stinky
man.
Pete.
That's way too low.
It's got to be above 50.
Anything? Yeah, I
Bruce
need.
says 24.
Well, with his
God.
hit
Okay,
voice,
well,
that's
94 is probably too much. Let me try
49. Reverse it. 49.
49.
Well, I love the
49,
idea of him
alright,
being
yeah,
like
he's
really
49.
young, but like just, like completely withered.
Oh my god.
He's 49, but he looks 80.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You have aged poorly.
So as Atticus helps you out with all this stuff, and he's frantically taking lists of notes of all the things all the provisions he's giving you. He's like, "Oh yeah, this city is going to pay me. This is going to be a lot." He's just like, because you're just taking a lot of stuff, and that's okay. I mean, that's what this is for. In the back, you see Mayor Duke is just like, "Oh yeah, it's fine. Just take it." You know, okay.
We are loading these wagons right now. Good for us.
Okay,
Good
so
for
yeah,
us, team.
so the wagons are out front. What do you wish to do?
Well, let's get on the wagon and go. Take the
Let's get
mayor,
on our
swing
bikes
by
and
wherever the mayor wants
Yeah,
to go.
we're gonna drop the mare, and then
Okay.
I feel like, I mean, it's gonna be a few days. We need to hit the road, right?
Yeah. Okay. So as you go out front, there are horses there already. And you see one of the other helpers from the general store, like loading all your stuff into the wagons and making sure all the horses have they're all secured properly.
I'm sure most of these
Yeah.
people are like guarding the street while this is happening since there's chaos out
Well, yeah, there's things that are happening. People are running. It's people are trying to make this happen as quickly as possible amidst all the chaos.
How regular are these horses?
there. How normal are the horses? Oh, that's a good
Yes.
question.
Are the horses still normal, or are they kind of mutiny?
They look normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
At some point, I
One of
do
them's gonna
want a
talk
mutant
and we're gonna
horse.
I
freak
mean,
out.
who doesn't?
Yeah.
One of them might be like Mr. Ed.
Okay, so as you're all, I mean, is anybody helping loading up?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sure everybody is.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Everybody but the
Think
guy
you
with
would
the,
help,
but
yeah.
the money.
Okay. So DM intrusion over here for Alicia Irons.
Popcorn
Right in the
stuff.
popcorn dish.
And you could also, I mean, if you refuse this, you can spend 1 point to refuse it. But there's your extra star in case you want to keep it for somebody else. So as you're loading up, out of the corner of your eye, you're seeing another stagecoach fly down the road. But it's not like a normal stagecoach, obviously. It's got this like electric blue hue to it. It's almost like it's a spectral stagecoach with this two skeletal horses drawing this kind of thing, and this rider, the wide-brimmed black hat, this gaunt skeleton face, and his eyes are full of fire, and he's got a gun pointing at you.
Yo, that's sick. I'm gonna send this over to the mistress. She's done quite a bit.
Oh, that's very sweet.
So, and he's going to attack.
I'm gonna dodge.
Good. So this is going to be level 4 in terms of the attack. He's got a pistol. He's got like a pistol, but one hand's on the reins. He's guiding it towards you. How do you wish you can spend speed? It's a speed roll, so.
So I have all speed defense tasks.
Mhm.
I'm skilled in. Skilled.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's
Minus
minus
one.
2.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
darn.
skill.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Is
I
that
have
the
four.
trained
two.
without armor
So,
thing,
well-
or is that something else?
So with my graceful, I started trained, and then I got the practice without armor, which bumped it up again to skill.
Oh, okay. Because I had only marked trained, but you'd got a double on it.
Like, you have
Yeah, I
trained
got
without
I
armor.
see
You
what
only
you got
need
going.
Yeah.
6.
So
I
yeah,
see
you
what
just 6 or better right now.
So yeah, as he's coming by and he's aiming, I imagine it's one of those things where time like slows down for me for a moment, and then
time.
Nice.
click, and let's see if I actually get out of there. 7. Oh my god.
A little bit of your hair.
Like,
Shut up.
just narrowly, that bullet comes out and she like side jumps, does the roll.
Nice.
If her hair's in a braid, you see the bullet go
Like-
through part of her
and then-
hair.
The
Yeah.
hair's like
Yeah,
free
like
out.
undoes it, so now your hair is flowing.
Oh yeah, the classic. Yeah.
So awesome. So the stagecoach is rapidly moving towards the rest of your provisions. It looks like this person is going to just either shoot or run in or collide with you. What do you do?
Let's
Roll.
start blasting.
Yeah, here we go. Big fight.
Are we rolling initiative?
If you want, yeah.
Yes,
Let's
I
do
would like
this.
to initiative. What do you do for initiative
Yeah, what
in
do we
the
roll?
Cypher
It is a flat roll.
It's just a flat
Yeah,
roll?
flat roll.
Oh, interesting.
Unless you have a different kind of ability.
I don't.
Oh yeah, there's
Does
that
anybody
one.
have that advantage on initiative?
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
Because some people-
Oh, I actually have a thing that means my initiative increases one step. I don't know what that means, but I have it. It's a negative from one of my things.
Okay.
A negative.
Oh.
It's a negative.
Increases so
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it
yeah.
goes down one.
Your
Okay.
initiative increases.
So what? I should just like record a -1, or I like literally
No,
don't
It's
understand because I
basically
don't know
you're
how
basically
initiative works.
adding, subtracting 3 from your roll.
Subtract 3 from my roll. Okay.
That's because that's what one step it translates to 3.
It was part of my bookish nature. Yeah, I gained some benefits and got
Okay,
some
so-
negative things.
You
That
have
was
to
one of my
think about
negative
things a tiny bit before
Alright,
you
so
do
a
them.
-3.
So I guess because there's only one enemy, and there's all of you, so his initiative is 12,
My card.
and anything above that, you will go before him. Anybody below 12 or let's see, I don't know how to make it. Let's
roll off.
No, just you can go first.
Okay.
Yeah. So 8. I think what you got. Oh boy.
7.
I had 12. I don't know where I put
So
my card.
with your hindrance is gonna put you below. So Teddy and Elise.
No, that was 12 adjusted
Oh, 12
already.
adjusted.
I rolled 15.
Okay. So you 3 can go. You will act before the enemy, and the rest of you will act after. Tuck, what'd you get? Where's Dinky?
Your roll.
Sorry, I had already done the math on it. It was a rolled
I think-
15. Yeah.
Did we lose Tucker? He looks frozen.
Is he frozen?
Yes, he is.
Oh no.
Ooh,
Can't
hiss.
hear you, Tucker. Hold on. We don't know what your initiative is yet. Calvin's fixing it. Please hold. We are experiencing
can't hear
technical
us, probably.
difficulties.
Oh no.
You can still see us, but he can't hear us.
We are dispatching a wizard to fix your problem. Please
Be
hold on.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. So.
We lost all internet.
Wow,
Oh
wow.
boy.
That laptop's been dying slowly.
Well, let's
Has yours been okay? Has been freaking out?
No, this one's been great. I don't use it an awful lot. But all right, so top of the order, Teddy.
Yes. I plan on taking.
Well,
is he- how far away is he?
He's coming at you pretty quickly. He's gonna be, I don't know. Right now, he's probably 100 feet away.
I need your initiative covered.
And using a cipher, is that an action?
Yes.
Well, I see him coming, and I'm like, well, and I take a little vial that has a metal shield that is reminiscent of the Shield of Hell. And it's a nolotrope here. And I drink it, and it's the Enduring Shield cipher,
Oh,
which
snap.
now gives me 1 day shield thingy-majig. I don't know whatever it does. I'm gonna have to look at that system.
I think I think you get like your speed rolls have a boon to them.
It has that thing, whatever it was called.
Edge.
No, aspect or
Asset.
asset.
You get an
Is that-
asset in
To my
self-defense for your speed stuff
Okay,
or something.
so that increases your ability to defend yourself. Cool. Yeah, so for the next day, you have an asset on speed rolls. Cool. Good. Now, where do you want to move?
Yeah, so looking ahead of me, so he's going to our carts.
Yeah, he's going to collision course for your.
Headed straight through one of our carts we're
Yeah.
loading, basically.
Well, I don't want to be in that path, so I'm gonna go like off to a tree or bush or something that's over here, so that I can kind of just take.
Okay, you
post
want to take some
and
cover?
stuff. Yeah.
So you move up 10 feet. There's some bushes in front
Or
of the general
big
store.
boulders. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So here, the main thoroughfare, the coaches and stuff. Okay, good. So Alicia.
Okay, I'm gonna back up a little bit. And as I'm backing up, I'm gonna draw Ruby. And she's gonna kind of take one foot and kind of spin it around. And as she's twirling, she's gonna bend her knees in a way that looks like she's trying to like coil up
Okay.
to try and steady her rifle. And I'm going to use the Overwatch ability, aiming directly in front of where he's traveling, waiting for the perfect shot to line up.
Really? Okay.
Mm.
Cool.
So I'm going to burn 1 int to activate Overwatch.
Oh, okay.
Does that give you an advantage on something better than just trying to shoot him? So I understand why you're doing that.
You use a ranged weapon to target an area and attack the next viable target to enter that area. It's basically you hold your attack, but you get to ignore target's benefits from cover, position, surprise, range, illumination, or visibility.
Oh.
And I will deal 1 additional damage on fire.
All right. Cool. That makes total sense. Since it's a moving thing, it's just going to happen in like a second anyhow.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
it's coming
smart.
quick.
So
It's very efficient.
basically,
Yeah.
any benefits he would normally get for defense, I'm just like, nope, waiting for it.
Okay. So Wells had a 12. What was it?
Tucker, what was
12
your
or
initiative
higher, right?
again? We didn't. What? His audio's.
Yeah, his audio's jacked up.
A 15.
15.
you went
Damn,
first.
yeah, you get to go now, Stinky
Yeah,
Pete.
go. Yeah.
Stinky Pete.
Stinky Pete.
Okay. First question.
Yeah.
What loose weaponry and or lanterns are around?
Lanterns. What?
They're both around. You see various hammers and garden tools. There are picks and different kinds of excavation equipment. Like there's like even just like small gardening stuff. Like there's hoes and like the little trowels, all kinds of crazy stuff. And there are other lanterns of all shapes and sizes. Why?
Okay. Didn't list the garden implement that I wanted, so I'm gonna grab one of the lanterns and I'll get into a better throwing position and I'll just huck it at the oncoming carriage.
Okay. So since you're outside, you pull one of the lanterns out of your provisions from the back of your wagons, and this is going to be a speed roll to hit this moving target. Because
Okay.
it is moving, it will be very quickly. We're going to call this a level 5.
Far away too.
Yeah. So if you want to lower, if you have a skill or if you have a special circumstance, you might be able to lower that. Otherwise you have to spend points for your speed pool to lower it by 1.
Okay, so real quick, I'm just gonna recap that I technically have advantage on all rolls because my
Yes.
Yes.
but I'm still gonna drop 3 points out of my speed
Okay.
You pay 1 this one.
to lower it, and that'll put me down
So
to like
you
my
wanna put
last
effort in, only it costs
3 points in speed because I spent a ton with the werewolf form.
Oh no.
So-
We
We
gotta
rested,
rest. Tucker, you could have rolled a couple of d6s to regain some points. If you.
I was unclear on what I should roll for that, so I waited. Okay.
Oh
so
yeah.
I'll,
You know.
I'll
Okay.
do that retroactively,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
let me just drop the 3 points regardless.
So you need 12 or better.
Depends on.
Come on, it dropped.
DC.
18, let's go!
Oh, that's a bonus.
Yeah, that is a good roll.
So-
Go.
Plus 1.
It doesn't give you a
18
plus
is, I
1 or
think,
anything
plus
like that.
2,
What
actually.
it is
Is it?
yeah,
Oh,
reduces
17 is
3
plus
17 is plus 1. I think 18 is better than
Yeah,
that.
18 is plus 2 damage.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
what do you want to do?
Well, basically what I meant to do by throwing a lamp with oil in it is to set the carriage on fire. So
Okay, well,
I set the carriage on fire?
So like a spark from one of the wheels or something actually lights it on fire?
well, right now, let's say we'll cover them in oil. That could because you didn't light it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so when you throw the lantern, it flies through the air, head over tea kettle, and hits this skeletal driver right in the chest, splatters him with oil, and you see even the lantern oil hit the bench he's on and trickle down all the way down to the wagon. Direct shot. You kind of knock out some of his ribs as it falls through him too, because he's a skeleton. That's what happens. So plus 2. So now he's doused, and he looks around. His eyes kind of which are burning.
But with magical fire, not the kind that'll light.
with magical fire.
I was like,
Yeah.
He looks at himself.
He's
A
like-
little too hard.
And you see like his jaw come on hand. He goes, "Ah!" and he takes off his big black eye, just whips it across, and he's buckling down, trying to bear down on the wagon. Okay.
All right.
dragon? What's
Mad
his
scale.
problem?
Well, I was gonna try and shoot him, but that's before he was covered in oil. I want to grab a rag and a bottle of something flammable. And I want to make a
Awesome.
cocktail.
Yeah, there's stuff around.
Throw.
Okay, it's a speed roll.
Sure.
Since it's just an explosive, you just have to hit his defense, which is 12.
All right.
So if you want to lower that, you can spend effort to reduce that to 9.
So basically, the effort is using three.
Is
3
using
points?
some of my speed
3
pool.
points
Three
of
of
your
your
speed.
All right, and I
Unless
have
you
one
have
effort
edge.
right now.
Do you have
Yeah.
edge
Yeah,
and speed?
I don't have an edge in
So
speed. I have an edge in
three
light.
speed to lower
Yeah.
it down to 9.
I'll do that.
And yeah, so when you effort 1 means you can only apply 1 level of effort.
All right. I will. Oh, I get it. All right.
That's like a.
So I'll reduce my pool by 3.
It needs to say the correct number.
All right, to make the target number 9.
9. Yep.
Excellent.
Yep.
Conveniently, that's also what my pool lowers to. Oh, I only rolled a 7.
No.
Well, you have experience. You can use your experience points to re-roll dice if you wish.
I've done it.
Yeah, I'll use one.
Okay.
A 9's not a lot to beat, right?
Nope.
I only rolled an 8.
No.
So,
Well, Flame
I
and
mean,
Molly.
can we be ridiculous on this, or can we keep spending if we want something to happen? or-
Somebody else
If you
can spend
want,
it.
yeah.
for you.
Someone,
could
someone else
all
has to
go
spend it
around.
though. He can't.
Yeah.
He can't spend it.
Okay, so Stinky would yell out, "Throw it harder, damn it!"
Throw it hard.
Okay, so he spends a.
Okay, he's gonna spend one of it. I'm using a different die instead
Okay.
of the one I was rolling. Bounce out. It was a nat 20,
Oh,
but I don't count bounce outs.
Oh.
I don't. It bounced out. 17 though.
Okay.
That's good. That's actually
That's
plus 1.
Actually, it bounced into the thing, which
So-
was really freaking weird.
So
But I would
plus-
still count as a bounce
plus the
out.
extra damage. How do you want to do this?
I mean, I feel like maybe Stinky Pete was watching this and was like, that's no way to make a flaming temporary. You're doing it wrong, boy. You got to do it like this. I'm like, you read completely so nice. Only halfway out. I had it 3/4. I'm too much. Halfway. Okay. And then just turns and wings it at him. And just boom, center mass, completely inflamed.
Totally just lights up. I mean, he's like a Roman candle. Just kind of his head pops clean off, shoots off, whoo, goes off. The rest of the spectral flare just lights up like a giant fireball. The horses, you see their tethers kind of burning, and the flames creep up the range towards their mouths, and some of their mouths are on fire like hell, like horses from hell.
Jeez.
And I'm gonna make a GM intrusion.
Oh.
GM intrusion.
Yeah. On I guess for
Yeah,
you.
sure.
So now you have a flaming carriage, cannonball style, running at you. You're on a collision course with your carriages, and it's
Oh.
Oh, indeed. Yeah.
So
That,
here's your experience. You can deny this if you spend
There's
experience
a-
point.
Nah, hell no. We're
Okay.
doing this.
So there's your experience. Here's another
And one
person.
for Stinky Pete.
yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. One for Stinky.
And one for Stinky Pete.
Okay. And if you,
We'll find a way out of it.
so that's kind of what's happening. Unless I give you a chance to anybody who's in the immediate area. I give you a chance to roll away.
Since they're running towards us, they would also be going through my Overwatch.
That's
area.
true. Yes.
Oh.
Can I pop the horses?
Yes.
Had to pop
Right.
the horses.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
All
that's
right.
the
How
problem.
come we're always killing horses?
Because they're doing
Flaming
that.
It would be an
horses.
odd lot adventure without
I know,
killing
right?
at least 2 horses.
All right.
These aren't normal horses.
No, they're like
No.
they're skeleton horses.
Yeah.
So what kind of difficulty am I looking
Let's call it a 3.
at? All right. Only a 9. Thank
That's what you
goodness.
need.
That's what you need.
So
Mm. Phew.
it was with the rifle, so it'd be 6 damage plus 1 for the Overwatch, and I
No.
would spend 1 free edge speed to make it also a piercing shot. So that's 8 damage.
Okay.
You're
How do I do that?
absolutely
What's this look like?
sniping these
So for
skeletal
that coiled
horses.
position, the horses are running, and then like she sees right into the skeletal aisle of it, fires it into one of them,
Yeah.
and it goes right through it into the next one as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Cool. So as the head explodes and the bullet hits into the next horse and disintegrates half its skull, you see these headless horses. He's going, ah! And they jerk the carriage away from your stuff. I'm going to give you a demon intrusion too.
All right.
Let's go!
Okay.
I like intrusions.
And it's now careening towards what looks to be a little girl who's running from other monsters in the way.
Oh no! There's a small child in the street.
Who's next? All my people are toast.
Oh, there's another little thing for whoever you want to give that.
Oh
to,
yeah,
right?
there's a.
Yeah.
No,
that was for-
Stinky.
Oh, that was
Stinky,
Stinky.
but he's got a.
He's got one to give out.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. But it hasn't given his out yet.
You know what?
Okay.
So I know you went, and you went.
I go.
Okay, and it's the rest of you. You decide.
I'll try and use my detonation gravity inversion cipher. So I'm gonna make it lose gravity and float up into the air.
So it doesn't hit the girl?
Yeah.
You're just gonna make it
Just go
float
low.
I'm just gonna fly over.
That's
it, yeah.
amazing. You're the most wonderful magician ever.
Right?
So describe this. What's this look like?
Oh, that's awesome.
So I think it looks like a crystal ball or something, and I throw it, and when it cracks, everything just starts to slowly, fly into the air, with pieces of glass and things like that.
Nice. So
Okay.
Okay. So this, as it cracks, looks like this updraft lifts this whole skeletal flaming stagecoach up over the girl. She's like, ah! And it crashes in the middle of the street, turning into this bonfire of bones.
She'll live to have nightmares about this for the rest of her life.
no.
But she'll live.
She looks over at you. She's
You'll
like,
see her road.
and she just runs, tries to find out in the nearest house she can, her dress tailing in the wind. Awesome. I think that's
Amazing. That was super
That's
cool.
I'm sorry.
Great use of the cipher.
No,
Good
that's
use.
awesome.
That was cool.
That was
I
sick.
mean, I really like to keep the GM intrusions going, and I'm like, yeah, it's good.
Mhm.
No, but anyway,
Yeah, just
no,
keep
we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop right here. All right, cool. So after the dust sort of settles, figuratively speaking, you have your horses, you have your wagons, and you just
Yeah.
Cheese
No,
it.
yeah, we start booking it. We
Okay.
get the F out of town.
the Duke, Mayor Duke Vernon's just like, ah! He runs across the street to City Hall, and as you take off, the dust trailing in the wind, you see the city of Hellwood. How do I say this? And you look behind you, and it's a mix of emotions that you are leaving a place in dire in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
You see Vivian Gunn so blowing away different dogs, different things in the streets.
She's just the
Yeah.
cover of Doom right
Yeah.
now, right? Just
Yeah.
blowing people away.
Standing on
totally.
She's
a
just
mile
Doom guying right
of
now.
zombie dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. It's like trying to keep whatever peace and trying to restore order in any way, shape, or possible. And as you look back, there are fires popping up around the city. There are more. You hear more screams. You hear the warning bells from the churches going off, but you leave all this behind with a chance of hopefully tracking down this comet, finding answers, and maybe making some money. And that's where we're gonna stop.
All right.
Yahoo!
Fun stuff.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, shenanigans a D.
All right. So
All right,
now I'm
okay.
gonna record my
I have
current
logged. Yeah,
pools.
I logged my EXP. I'll give you back this shiny.
So, Stinky, you did those recovery rolls.
My XP is
So how do I do that? Do I just split up the dice
So the
however I
effort
want? or
is just the
points
level
however I
of what
want?
Yeah, so you
you're
roll a
at,
d6.
that
you get
goes
two of them.
up.
So you roll 2d6.
effort
and
level
you'll add
that'll go up.
2
Oh, if
because
you're
you'll add
actually
plus 1 to
look
each tier.
here,
No.
And
That's
whatever
one
that
of the
total
things
is,
that you
you
choose
can
to
add that to
split.
any of your pools.
And then
So
once-
I have 4 XP, right?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you
I got a
technically
10
you
plus the
could.
2, so
I could do
I'll just
one of
put
these
6 between my
things.
pools, yeah.
Yeah, so you have 12 points to divide any way you choose among those pools.
Oh, if you roll
Okay.
2 d6s, right? Isn't that?
Yeah, I rolled 2 T6s, yeah. And
Finally,
I
you
got a
rolled
10.
Oh, did you want to give Josh and Trombley that opening 4 boost?
Oh
What?
yeah, when we finished
Oh.
last session, we got 4 XP each.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. We'll keep you all.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that'll
you get
put
those.
me at 8
That's-
XP total.
4 XP to do an advancement.
Yes.
Do we have to do those advancements in order?
No.
You can
So-
pick
We can pick them in any order
Any
when we
order.
decide to do
Just
these.
getting a +1 to my edge just sounds.
Yeah.
Awesome.
that sounds
Yeah.
good.
Edges are important.
And to
Yeah,
my
I might do that to give
So
myself.
listen,
I already
I've
have a
got
might
5
edge.
XP
I could give
total,
myself
so
a
you
So
can
you
speed
can
spend
spend
four
edge
four
too.
to do any of
The
these.
What does the
other
You
edge
guys
do
got 8s?
again?
edge.
Because you use those stars.
I'm still learning.
Edge reduces the
Because
amount.
So
of
if I
effort.
don't use those,
Got
I
it.
Anytime you spend points, it
Yes.
reduces it.
Some of your special abilities
Yeah.
might say that they require like 2 points of intelligence
Yes.
or something.
So like,
That edge negates
with 1
however
at
many
the end
that
of
is. So
that.
if you
Yeah.
have 2
Oh,
edge and
okay.
intelligence,
Yes,
things
4,
that
so I was
cost
at
2
5 when we started
intelligence are
tonight.
free.
Yeah, like my
Interesting.
illusions
I already have a
cost-
big int pool too. That's my
Yeah,
biggest pool.
my int,
I don't know
edge is
that I would
1,
use
but
it.
illusions
I would
only
use
cost
all
1,
the
so I can
stars
do illusions
Yeah.
whenever I want
Yeah.
for
Exactly.
0.
All my
Is
stuff
there
costs
passed
2.
up
Oh, yeah, you want to
free-
do
So you want that edge
I
now,
have to look
yeah.
at my things.
I mean, I'm gonna spend 4 now, but I'm gonna hold.
But
on.
increasing your pools
The
isn't a
rest,
bad
just in
choice
case.
either, because that's your life too.
So what
I
do we
Yeah.
do when we spend
believe
4?
the way it works. Please
You can
correct me
either
if I'm wrong because I'm
Okay.
still
4
understanding
points
this. But it's
into your stat
once we
pools.
get 4 of the advancement things, because you
You
can only do
can- so I
one.
can
Train in
Of
a
each
skill
until
or
they're full.
specialized.
Whatever you
So
want.
I
Right?
could
Once
Then
you
you're
get
tier 2.
4,
Yeah.
those
go up
all
to effort.
clear out,
Yep.
and you
Plus
gain a
one
tier.
effort, so you can go
Yes.
up to effort 2.
But you still keep all those abilities you
Or
just
gains
acquired,
skill
right?
training.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But what is the
So I
other?
can put 4 into
What
What is that?
stats here.
Is that what you're
I'm
looking at
looking
right
for that
now?
right now.
Is that
Yeah,
how your
I
numbers
I'll
are
be able
bigger?
to- I can do all
Or
of
no,
my.
just-
I can do shatter, push, and scan without
No,
spending
yours
any
are
points.
the same
That's awesome.
because you just
Okay,
have 3
other
in there.
options. Character advancement.
Oh, I have.
Mine
You can spend
came
4 to
from
purchase
my
other special options.
being
Selecting one of these
graceful
counts as
or
purchasing one of the 4
fights with
stages, blah, blah, blah.
panache. I think
So,
I came from
the
graceful.
3
I got
choices
extra points in speed. I think I got
reduce
3
the
points.
cost for wearing armor. This option lowers speed penalty for wearing armor by 1.
Okay.
You can add 2 to your recovery rolls
Oh wow! Instead of 1.
instead of 1. Oh, or no, it's
Well, plus
an addition.
2.
So
An
it's plus
additional
2.
2.
It's an additional 2.
Oh.
That's not bad.
Oh, that's
Or-
actually pretty good. Yeah.
I'm going to spend 4.
That's all they have. Those are the 2 they give.
Those are the only 2 they give.
Yeah.
Refer to Cipher System Rulebook. This thing, the other.
Other. But
Yeah.
it's just 2 other extra. Well, whatever. That's fine. But you
Yeah,
are
just-
choosing that as opposed to one of the other 4 things because it kind of takes up a spot in
Yeah.
a sense. You only need 4 advancements before you level up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you
Kind
don't
of.
have to use that one at all.
Yeah, and you
Okay.
don't have to use other. You can only use each thing once. So if you're choosing the other, you have to do the 3 other ones. You can't just
Yeah.
keep
Got it,
repeating
got
order.
it, got
You
it.
can't just
so you can
stack
do them in
effort every
any
time.
order, but you only get to do each of these individual
Per
things.
tier
one.
advance.
Per
Yeah,
tier.
Per-
Yep.
Once you
tier.
complete 4 of these,
Okay,
you get to
you'll
go
be
to the next
in the
tier.
next tier.
Yeah.
Got it.
and then those get cleared off.
Yep.
And you do it again.
I spent 4 XP and
Option.
getting a
Is that just
plus 1
4
edge
points
to-
total, or is that 4 points per pool?
For
For
4
each advance.
points into stat pools. I'm assuming you take 4 points and you split them up
Any way you want.
between whichever
Yeah, however you like.
however
Yeah.
you want. Because yeah,
Yep.
plus
Okay.
4 to each pool sounds OP.
Yeah,
that
no,
sounds like a
that's
lot.
Not,
That'd be
that is not
insane.
that.
That'd be nice.
I was gonna say, yeah.
That'd be nice, but I don't think so.
So I have rebalanced myself from being a fool. I am back up to 9 intelligence.
Smart.
Or actually, no, excuse me, because I lost. Or no, it was just 4 points. Never mind. Okay, so it would have been a 5, but I'm back up at 9.
Is anybody else advancing stuff?
I think I'm going to. I'm just trying to pick what.
I took the skill training from last time, and I have enough to get the increased plus 4 skill points.
Oh, you're
Okay,
going
so
for
you're
2.
trained.
Yeah.
Do you have any
I'm trained
XP
in
left?
sleight of hand now.
I'm thinking about.
Cool.
I think I'm just gonna do-
specialized.
I
The second
definitely
one.
want to add an edge, so I'm going to do that one and give myself a speed edge to go along with my might edge. So
Oh,
I'll
cool.
have one in each of those.
That's cool.
So I'm definitely doing that. So I'll drop
Yeah.
my.
So when
So
you-
now, having spent that, now my XP is 4 because it just keeps going up and down. Is that how this works?
Yeah,
or?
yeah. So
Okay.
it costs 4 XP to get
Yeah.
one of the.
So I'm
advancements.
definitely doing that. And
How many advancements did you take?
just one so far, but I'm trying to decide if I want to train one of my skills, do a skill training, and become specialized in something instead of
Do you have
just
enough
trained.
XP to do that?
I did.
Yeah,
I
he
did.
got a couple
Whoa.
of intrusions.
I did
Did
have
it?
a couple
Yeah.
of intrusions.
I'm gonna get
And
my
then with
int
the
edge.
and then with the at the end of it, the 4 as well. I already had 4, and then it was 4 more, so it's like just enough to do.
Oh, did we
2
get
things
4
if I
for
want
today
to.
also?
do we have
no, that, they didn't. They were.
We were
Yeah.
part of
They
the
didn't
previous
get- yeah.
getting the 4.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's one thing.
I think just getting it from the intrusions is fine, honestly.
Yeah.
As long as
Yeah,
we
Like
do
I
them
could
a
be
lot.
specialized in wilderness Boy Scout bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't that sound useful?
You can specialize your bullshit.
I could just be specialized in Boy Scout bullshit.
There you go.
Should
I
we
think I
say
might do that.
good night to
Oh,
Are we
yeah.
still on?
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
I hope you had
Hey, I thought we were in the
Hey.
post game. Hey, everybody.
See you later, cowboys.
Later, dudes.